You guys ready? You guys are good? I have to grab some cookies really quick. I think it should be good. Cool. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
I am doing very, very well. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing very well too. I was really worried because you kind of swarmed into my computer a little bit, and luckily my virus protection kind of stopped you. But then I saw you, and you seem so adorable and so nice. I think I actually wanted to turn off my virus protection, put down my firewall. Is this what I'm kind of worried about? Should I be worried about this, guys? Should I be worried about this one?
No. Not a single ounce of worry or any hesitation in the sense that I like to think that this anime waifu persona of mine that I do indeed have going on is in effect then in the sense that, I am indeed a very friendly network digital virus. It was a solid call that you did indeed have there.
Okay, good, awesome.
I assure you, I'm only the friendliest variety of digital virus indeed.
You know what? I'm gonna trust you on that because you seem very adorable, and everyone in chat seems like you're really adorable. And apparently, they told me to bring some cookies along for you, so I got some cookies for you guys. So I got some cookies. Yep. Wow, I think her energy is definitely going to be using up all that cookies right there. Dang.
Cookies and oh so very scrumdiddly delicious kasha. Yes. But I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to bring some cookies. What the heck?
Well, yeah. Well, isn't that what you do for VTubers? Guys, if you guys ever introduce yourself to a VTuber, the only way to save yourself from any kind of attacks, have a set of cookies on hand. It's a fact, guys. It's a fact.
Have some snacks. Have some treats.
It's very true.
VTubers love treats.
Exactly. That's what you need to have. Offered cookies. Yep. Exactly. See? Taking notes. Perfect. Well, hello everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show I like to host each and every week where we get to know a very brand new VTuber called Behind the VTuber. It's gonna be really fun. You guys will enjoy yourselves. For today, we have a very lovely guest, a very amazing virus. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
I would be delighted to do as such. If you are indeed not aware of who I am, my name is Kohiano Kilobyte. I am a friendly network digital virus. Could potentially be your friendly network digital virus if you so desire. If you are indeed comfortable with as such as being a digital virus, again, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Is it Tricko?
Yep.
Tricko? One of you?
Perfect.
Okay, well, again, do not, it is very understandable, Tricko, in the sense, you were a bit hesitant when seeing a digital virus appear on your PC, just in the sense that, most digital viruses do indeed have a nasty tendency to, get into one's, personal data, mayhaps their web browsers, just sneak in a little bit as having maybe that incognito vibe, perhaps. Having some just unable to help oneself and just nibbling on such delicious data and cookies and kasha, and it's just such delicious treats indeed for such digital viruses of all kinds and varieties. But I assure you, again, the fact that, man, you even went well out of your way to bring cookies here today, I'm set.
I know, you're set. You're good. I have everything for you, I gotta say, of all the viruses I've seen, you're definitely the most trickiest of ones. Because I gotta say, if more viruses, really bad ones, were just as adorable as this one right here, I'm pretty sure we all would be destroyed by now. I'm pretty sure. So hackers, do not take notes. Do not take notes of this. Because we'll be super caught off guard. 100%.
Might be taken in a little too much, mayhaps.
It may happen because I saw everyone in chat was saying that she's the only virus that will ever allow in my computer, and I'm already just opening up my firewall and everything for her. So if she was a deadly virus, freaking we're screwed.
Oh my goodness, no, none in the slightest, none worrying, none.
I'm not worried. I'm all good. I'm all set. I gotta say, it's just that if you know anime weebs, they know how. You guys know what to do. You know what to do. But anyway, this is a fun talk show where we will be asking 15 questions to our lovely guests here. We'll get to know them, how they first got started. We'll get into their design, some maybe upcoming games they might be looking forward to, and then maybe some fun facts and stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun. Sit tight, relax, get some popcorn, some cookies. Get some cookies with you guys.
Cookies
and
cash,
relax.
yeah.
This is gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be really cool, and you might learn a thing or two from your favorite streamer over here.
Ow.
And of course, you guys can ask as many questions as you guys like for this. We'll definitely be trying to ask all the amazing questions to our lovely guests here. But if you guys don't have a question and you still would like to tribute to the stream, you can do what Will did just a little bit ago and have a spin the wheel redeem, where you guys can hit the wheel and a random question will pop up. So we can definitely get into that very soon.
My microchips, as I like to refer to my community as, are
Microchips,
very aware of this. Do indeed enjoy. Do indeed live by expecting the unexpected. So that's very much the usual in our corner of the net. In my corner of the net, indeed, we love to see it, having them unexpected questions and all that, letting the wheel decide our fate.
Let the wheel decide our fate. I never thought a virus would be so into random chance. That's really interesting.
This digital virus do indeed have a lot of silly phrases, silly things that I do indeed. I'm just a silly little digital virus. That's all I am. I'm just a silly little guy, silly little digital virus doing my best.
She's doing her best. She's doing her hard. Yeah. She's doing good. She's mostly.
I'm just so thankful and appreciate you for having me on here in the first place. And again, I know we're gonna have lots of fun today. Lots of fun conversations being had.
Oh yeah, 100%. All the E's. All definitely. E.
All of the E's. That is indeed my favorite letter.
Really? E? E? Why is E your favorite letter?
Well, for one, listen, it's kind of, I've said this before, I have indeed said this prior, but when it comes to saying E, you know when you have that emotion that just kind of overcomes you, whether it might be I don't know if it's just kind of like a burst of maybe rage, and it's kind of the equivalent of needing to like scream in a pillow or what have you. I feel like that's the same kind of energy when announcing or just absolutely declaring E.
E.
Shall I give a demonstration? Is that okay?
Go for it. No, it was really good. I was terrified. I was shaking in my seat right there. I was thinking.
We do love all of the A's. Because it's just fun. Very fun. It's become fun fact. It has become a redeem in my Twitch channel that whenever we have the E's going on, it just feels a lot of good energy in the room. It's just a lot of fun to have all of that fun interactiveness with myself and me microchips and all that. It's just another fun redeem that we have.
I like it a lot. It reminds me of the Mighty Python and Holy Grail, where it's like, we are the knights to say me. It's just like that. That's why I imagine you guys are. You guys are just the microchips that say E.
Microchips who say E.
Yep, you guys are the microchips who say E. I want that a meme.
Goodness.
Make that a meme, guys. I want that to be a meme. Someone get that on there. Get that on there right now, okay?
Oh my god, that is so fun. I love that.
Well, let's get started with the first question, which is Will's spin. So let's get started with the first spin of the night, shall we? Ask about nothing but redeems. All the redeems. All the redeems. All the redeems. Alright, so the first question for you. Oh, this might be a little interesting one to start us off with. Do you have an ideal date as a computer virus? Well, I think you already pretty much know, because that's how literally we started talking in the first place. She literally found her way in one of my emails and literally said that, hey, if you want to talk to anime girls on the internet, just hit this link. And I hit this link and I got introduced to this lovely lady. And then she got hit by my firewall and I felt bad because she looked like she was in pain. So I turned down my firewall, my protections, and now she's here. So I guess that's one good way. That's one way to do it, I think. Right?
I think so, and it's a delightful way. Of course, it is a delightful way. Because again, I'm just so delighted to be here in the first place. But for me, if you just bring some, like literally, whether it's like just having a nice little time together, a hangout session or date or what have you, just bringing some lovely food for this digital virus to scrum diddly umptious on, to just nom nom upon. That's it. That's it. Hypo Digital Virus, if you've got some snacks or any kind of treats for me, let's go.
Let's
We
go.
can do
Let's
any
go.
of the things. Let's go.
Okay,
We
yeah,
can do
okay.
Any of the things.
Then the guys okay, guys, I need everyone over there. I need you guys to take notes, okay? So I'm gonna try this out. We'll see how this works.
I approach.
Okay, cool. Awesome. It looks like it worked. Okay, it worked, guys. It worked. Great. So it does work. Give cookies to her. She will come to you. Perfect. Awesome. Take notes, guys. Take notes.
Yes.
Take notes. Good job. Good job. Well, let's get to my first question of the night. And what's better way to start off a interview than to start off how you first got started with this whole ordeal? You know, why and when did you want to get into streaming in the first place?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so also I apologize and I'm so sorry in advance. I'm such a giggly little thing. If I just continue to like giggle here and there,
Giggle,
again,
giggle all you want. Literally, the energy that you are bringing forth right now is literally making my phone bill, like not my phone, my electric bill, so much cheaper because this cut is pretty much powering all my stuff. So keep up the energy. I love the giggle. I love the giggle. It's adorable.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Literally, you've been so kind. My goodness. Microchips, please be sure to share all of the appreciation and love with Tricko. Because again, once again, I'm just so happy and incredibly just thankful and very much appreciate literally just being invited on Behind the VTuber here today. Because again, it's already just been such a delight speaking with you thus far.
Well, also you deserve all the credit too. Like I reached out to you and like I couldn't DM you on Twitter because you don't have DM, so I reached out to your oh hey, thank you so. I really appreciate it. Thank you for it. I really appreciate it. But I wanted to reach out to you because I really love your design of your personality, of your like energy you bring off of it. And I reached out to you, and you were like so professional, so kind, so nice on the whole entire event. And I've interviewed like a lot of VTubers, and you're definitely one of the most kindest, nicest of all. Very nice, very nice.
Thank you, man. There is just so many incredibly talented, creative, amazing, like different personalities, just genuinely such cool individuals within like the streaming sphere, the VTubing sphere. And man, that means so much. I'm really glad that you feel that way. But that's a big reason why to kind of transition into the first question here as to why I wanted to start VTubing, how I really wanted to start like streaming and everything, because this digital virus does indeed enjoy getting into character. I have a lot of fun with it, no matter what character I may indeed be playing and all that. Again, it's just, I don't know, it's something that I like to think I'm pretty good at. I like to think I'm the okie dokie artichoke at doing it sometimes. So, playing a kind of like role, kind of like just getting into character, being able to kind of like, just being able to put smiles on people's faces with just my silly antics and all that. It's just, it's a bundle of fun, and literally what it is all about at the end of the day. But literally, yeah, so upon getting started, I actually got introduced to VTubers through a very near and dear friend of mine. And when I was introduced, it did not stop. I just continued. I continued to just stumble, and well, I say stumble, but maybe I was stumbling because man, there's just so many cool individuals out there. I was just like, I can't hold all these VTubers. I can't hold all these incredibly awesome content creators. I want to see them all. I wish I could give every bit of bite of all of them the amount of support that I wish this one little digital virus could muster up. But yeah, like it just, again, with VTubing in general, or just streaming in nature, there is just so many fun, creative outlets, so many forms of different media that you could you incorporate into your stream and all that. Even like what we're doing right now, having a talk show, having like an interview going on, like that is just such an awesome thing, such an incredibly, just again, super like innovative, super fun, and just super, again, it just really, gets individuals involved, it gets communities involved, it allows, communities to connect with one another, to be introduced to, again, literally what you're doing right now literally is just so awesome, because as you said earlier, it introduces so many new folks that maybe didn't even know what VTubers were before. Maybe they're very new to Twitch. Who even knows? They're like, oh, I just found some really cool streamers to tune in today, whether again it is your awesome self, Tricko, or myself, or what have you, or again any of the lovely previous guests that you have indeed had on the show. But again, it's just, I don't know. I also, and if it wasn't already quite apparent, I do ramble quite
What?
often. I do indeed have a.
What? You ramble?
No way does this digital virus do the yapping, as
What?
the hip kids say.
What the
in
hip
this-
kids?
Yeah, in this year of 2024, the yapping
Oh my
of
god.
times.
I love you. I love, like, you also said, like, artichokey, and I was like, you are a lot older than you say you are. Like, I love these, like, little, like, slide in kind of, like, comments of, like, old school things you say, and all these, like, kids these days say the, like, the cool things. Like skibbity toilets and stuff like that, which I still don't even know how that works. So that's the thing. But okay.
I don't know.
I don't know how that works. I don't even think the
This is-
kids know how that works either. I think it's just a thing that's going on.
You know? Again, like.
I think that bellows.
It's especially so for this digital virus. It do indeed be difficult for my processing to catch up with all of the new things that are popping up. Like literally, either it's like memes or what have you, just all the things that the kids do indeed be speaking on. Just younger generation, I would say in general. It do indeed. My processing is a little slow sometimes. I will admit. It does take a little bit to buffer. I do have some moments where I have to reset myself, have a hard reset for myself and all that. But yes. But in regards to how I was getting started, I just fell in love with the idea of playing as a character. It's always just been something that I've really enjoyed. I've never done it like in regards to like voice acting or just kind of like acting in general. I've never done it like say on a professional level, like literally by any means. I've never taken like acting classes or what have you for it. It's just something that I have a big passion for. It's something that I'm very, very passionate about. And again, being able to like let loose and being able to connect with, like awesome individuals that mayhaps might want to join your community at some point is, being able to interact with new faces, being able to connect with new people, offer a space or a place where they, can just, chime in and absolutely just join in on the fun. That's what it's all about. And it's just the idea of that just seemed so much fun. Literally just screamed this digital virus's name, and I was very excited. I was really excited to get started.
It's so exciting, so nice, so fun. I love it. And also, Toka, definitely reach out to and find this lovely little gem over here, and definitely check out her channel. You guys should all, if you guys have not, definitely go check her out because she's adorable. Look how adorable she is. She's so adorable. I love it. I like so here's another cool thing to kind of keep in mind about, because a lot of VTubers have different kinds of ways of interacting with their style of streaming, and you are very like you move around, you talk a lot, but the main thing is that like as someone who like moves around a lot, that gives people like that good eye on like touching those kind of things. Because I've interviewed a lot of different VTubers, and some VTubers are very chill, very relaxed, and there's different audience for different people in kind of situation. But I do like that your style is very movement. You do a lot of movement, and you have the most adorable mannerisms. A lot of the mannerisms you do. Exactly. So I just like to put a spotlight on those specific details, because not all VTubers do that, and I love that style of yours.
Oh, thank you. Obviously, as you said, there's literally a style out there for everyone. Like literally any kind of streaming style, whether you are super chill, whether you have a model, if you have face cam, if you're literally you prefer and are comfortable with voiceover. Literally anything at the end of the day, if it works best for you, you go for it. You absolutely keep, doing what works best for you and all that. But yeah, like, no, at the end of the day, everyone very much so has their own style. But I do indeed for myself like to, have that engagement with my viewers. I do indeed like to be sure that, I'm always, keeping things going on, absolutely keeping the good vibes. I do my very best time and time again to give as much energy and enthusiasm as I can to each and every one of my streams, just in the sense that, I just really do appreciate anyone taking time to visit my corner of the net in the first place, and just, being able to offer just a little bit of this digital virus's positivity, good energy their way, to even just give them an teensy tiny little bit. That's what it's all about again at the end of the day, making them smile, being hopefully making them smile, hopefully giving them just a little bit, maybe a little bit of a laugh. And no matter the context of the laugh, if you still laugh and you're on my stream, no matter what happened, that's still a win for me. That is a hard win for me because again, I made you laugh and I made you smile, and hopefully it was, put a bit of a pep in your step for your day and all that. Then, but again, that's so kind of you to say. Because just in general, I'm a very animated individual. I do. when I turn the switch on, I do be quite animated. I'm also very animated. Like, oh my gosh, especially man, in the future, if I am ever able to get like a 3D model, it's just man. You don't know yet, microchips. You just don't know.
Yeah, don't know. She's gonna be wildin'. She'd be wildin' with that 3D model. She'd be all over the wall.
Wildin', absolutely.
I love it. Also, to answer your question, are you a malicious type of virus, or more chaotic, or playful? I think she's just silly. I think she's a silly kind. She's a silly kind of virus. She's silly.
Yes,
She's silly.
I do indeed be a silly little digital virus, truly and sincerely.
Do you?
But, we enjoy a little bit of, wholesome mischief, a little bit of wholesome antics, the pest behavior. We do indeed have a fun little inside joke where I'm always like, microchips, we need to be on our best behavior so we don't upset the higher ups that we do indeed have in my corner of the net, in the digiverse, as I like to refer it, in my corner of the net and all that, in my world.
Don't want to mess with them.
Yes, we want to be sure we're keeping them happy. We do not want to have any unfortunate pest behavior occur or what have you.
Pest behavior.
Always on my best behavior. They like to switch the B. They like to turn it upside down and make it pest, and it's unfortunate.
Pest behavior. Pest behavior. Like the PB. How do you pronounce that word? Hops. I don't know how to do that. It's good. Good for it. Hops. How do you do that? P. You have to say B and P at the same time, like Hops. Equals the Old English. Oh, so it's
There's a trick around it, the tongue apparently for it. But I know this digital virus in nature already struggles just literally trying to pronounce English anything just in general. So,
oh yeah.
I do indeed have some troubles. Do indeed have some errors. Do indeed have to reboot myself sometimes.
Yes.
But I do appreciate everyone's immense understanding and patience with me whenever I do mispronounce all of the things, which happens literally daily, and it's unfortunate.
Well, no worries. I'm pretty sure we'll always stand behind you, even while you're rebooting and trying to defrag all your stuff. We'll still be here.
Thank you so much.
Yes, it's a theist behavior. You guys have to be on your theist behavior. Theist behavior.
Yes, behavior.
Second question for you, and I like this question too. That is, not only you are a Vtuber, but you're also a Vtuber gamer. What do you like the most about being a VTuber gamer?
Literally, so many much things. So many much things. It's just because I'm just a gamer at heart. This digital virus do indeed. Am I good at games? No. No.
And echo to the whole of the internet. You need people to know.
No, I am not, unfortunately. But I have my fair games. That I'm pretty okay at. But even if I'm not good at the game, it's always a lot of fun in the sense that I especially really do enjoy horror games in general, and my reactions, I do indeed be a bit of a scaredy cat digital virus, and it's always a lot of fun for my microchips to tune in when I do have those moments where I get caught off guard quite fierce. But also I've been playing Elden Ring quite a bit lately, and to be fair, there's been quite many much moments in that too that has also caught me quite off guard. So but literally it's just it all comes back to the interactive factor, in the sense that it just being able to play a game that maybe someone maybe once before they heard of the game and they're like, oh, I remember this game, but I don't know if right now maybe I have the funds for said game, so maybe I want to watch Kohi play it and see how she's liking it, and then maybe if it looks fun, if it looks like something up my alley, then maybe I'll give it a try for myself, because it's always again, that's always a solid point in the sense that when you're playing through a game or what have you, anyone that's tuning in, maybe they'll want to give it a try for themselves, but they just unfortunately right now don't have the funds for it. But hopefully at some point in the future, in the not so far away future, they can as well. Or again, reverse card just in general, in the sense that maybe it could be a game that it's just, something that's not up someone's alley. Very much so something that, they're just like, I don't know if this game is for me, but, watching Kohi play it, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun indeed.
Best.
But yeah.
Cool.
Always a lot of fun.
The best of fun. I love it. I love that kind of fun. And that's kind of the thing, is that you kind of try out a game that you like. You might like it, and you might want to try it out. And then who knows? Maybe you get really attached to it. Maybe Chad gets really attached to it. You guys can create a series out of it. And I love those kind of things. It just really just depends on the games that you like and the games that is fun to watch. Because there's games out there that's a lot of fun to play, but not really fun to watch, I would say.
Right. And another big thing too that we like to do at least once a month, it's always very fun. At least once a month we like to have community game dates. I like to call them, they're usually Microchip Mondays, because we usually have our community game days on Mondays, but it's always also a lot of fun to have community game days where obviously again the community can come on in as well, and again interact and be able to be part of the fun, literally be part of the gaming times and all of that. And again, it's just just provides lots of laughter, lots of fun times. And again, no matter the genre, again, horror for myself is something that I'm a big fan of, and it's probably just it's up there most definitely as one of my favorite game genres. But just in general, yeah, as you said, depending on the game, because again, there are some games out there obviously that resonate with others. They're either maybe someone's comfort game, or it's just oh, it's gonna be so much fun to see how Kohi reacts to this game, or what might unfold with the game. And it's just, again, it literally just sky's the limit, in the sense that there could be so many fun moments, so many fun situations. And also, it's also a lot of fun if you have some certain apps that are going on as well. Apps are, in the sense, fun little extensions, say here on Twitch, they have crowd control. That's always a very fun kind of viewer interactive kind of experience, where they can kind of control your game as it's going along and all of that. They can either make things very easy for you, or incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult,
True.
Only adds to all of the more fun. Literally just adds to all of the more fun. Again, maybe mayhaps moments that could indeed occur during any session with said games. And also, there's very fun apps like the or extensions like Tangia or sound alerts that go on, all of that. And again, it's just a lot of fun that does indeed, that can unravel with all of the gaming times. Because again, obviously I feel like you have to be a gamer at heart, or maybe just just enjoy games in general. But also, as you said, not every game is for everybody, and some games are indeed more enjoyable to tune into versus actually playing for yourself. So it just really depends. Just really depends what kind of content that you do indeed enjoy indulging in on the daily, on the everyday. But again, there's just, again, with the beauty of there being so many different genres of games out there, it's just sky's the limit. There's cozy games, horror games, adventure games, RPG. There's just so many different fun themes of just how the days, any and all days of sessions with gaming could unfold and all that. So it's always a lot of fun. We love to experience our favorite types of media, favorite kind of games together, and just being able to have conversations about those games that either my viewers or myself, man, especially any comfort games that I have, it's always such a treat. And literally, I just feel so honored for anyone that comes on, just absolutely joins me on said journey with experiencing a game together that really is just super near and dear to my heart. Because again, it's just so much fun being able to experience, again, a game that you love, a game that, again, maybe someone in the community loves, any viewers that and games that they love as well. But again, also, just it goes right back. I know I'm just talking in circles here at this point. I do be rambling. But it also just does indeed just go back to the point of maybe it's a game that they've never heard of before, but maybe they might, their interest might be intrigued. It might be piqued by, watching the game themselves and being like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. This is actually pretty fun. I might go get this game for myself. And then, happy individual having countless hours of gaming times for themselves. Then
We'd love it. We'd love to see. We'd love to see it.
you love to see it.
So one person actually, Toka, actually wanted to ask you if you are interested in the Cards Against Humanity. It's kind of like a card board game kind of style thing.
Yes. No,
And
I
we do
haven't
love you
played that.
talking. We do love talking. Like I could listen to you for hours just because I think you just have a very adorable voice and you have little mannerisms and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure everyone in chat is the same way. But I do want to hear what your thoughts on this card game.
Well, with Cards Against Humanity, I will say there is a fair share of some pest behavior in that game from my experience. So I don't know what the higher-ups would say about playing that game, maybe together with my microchips, maybe in the future, I don't know. We'll have to, that's a big on the maybe, but
That
I
might be
enjoy
a
the game.
that might be a private Discord kind of session, not not a Twitch session, you know.
No. But
Yes,
it's a
yes.
very fun game. I enjoy Cards Against Humanity. I enjoy the shenanigans that could unfold with, say, like Uno. It's just very, very, yeah. Again, those are two games that, you know, lots of silly things. Because I also really love with Cards Against Humanity, some cards can be left blank, and you can kind of like just let your friends or let other individuals just kind of put in their own like custom or unique answers. So it just makes it all the more personal, makes it all the more fun. And it's just, you know, I enjoy Cards Against Humanity very, very much. Again, as much pest behavior there is indeed in the game.
True. It depends on which one you get. There's definitely different questions and different rules you have to play by.
Yes.
Sometimes. But it does remind me of this one board game that I actually forgot about completely. That you might be interested in playing. Now, I know that it's on the tabletop like simulation on Steam. But here's a premise, okay? Have you ever heard of a game? And chat, let me know if you heard this board game before. But it might be up your alley, okay? It might be up your alley. This is a horror board game. It's a horror board game. So what this game's about is called Betrayal in the House on the Hill.
Oh no.
All right, it's crazy. Betrayal on the House on the Hill.
Who betrayed the house on the hill? Who did that?
Well, it could be any of the. Who could be the betrayal of the house on the hill? You know. Who did? Well, see, that's the cool thing about it. So let me give you the premise of this of the game. Okay, you might be interested. So in this game, you and all the players, you can play up to 6 people, and you can go into this haunted mansion. Now, here's the thing: the cool thing about this game is that it's not really a board yet. Because right now you just get one hallway piece, and you get a whole bunch of tiles, and all the tiles are different rooms. And you shuffle up all the tiles, and when you go into a different room, then you get to place a tile. And that tile might do something, might have an event, might have a challenge, it might have something goes on it. And so when you explore the haunted mansion, you actually fill up more of the actual mansion yourself with all the tiles you bring. It's really cool. So you're exploring, you're adding buffs and negatives to your character, you're trying to build them up, trying to get all this kind of stuff like that. And then at some point, a betrayal happens. A traitor happens. That's when it happens. Yeah. And then one of you could be the person who betrays them. You could be one of the traitors. And then the game pretty much flips, and now you have a mission, you have a task you have to do, and it's always random because it's always random what happens, and you have to do different kind of things. Like you could be like this, you could be a mummy. You could turn into a mummy. The betrayal might turn into a mummy, and you as the players have to go out and find this little girl who's been running around while the mummy is hunting you guys down. Or there could be vampires trying to hunt you around, or there could be just a hidden survivor who might be trying to come and get you. Or you need to escape the haunted mansion, and depending on how much you explore, it might make it harder for you to come back to the entrance, you know. It's just really cool.
Geez.
It's really cool.
Oh god, it sounds super like in depth. It sounds incredibly in depth with like the amount of layers that could indeed develop like the longer the game goes on, I feel like. Oh geez.
I want to recommend you to play that. If you like playing board games, definitely recommend playing that. And then I was thinking about getting a squad together to play the tabletop version of that. If you'd like to join me, if you want to.
Oh my goodness, we definitely could set something up for that. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Knock it off. It sounds really
Absolutely.
We'll see how it goes. If you guys like that idea, we might try it out.
So it's
You made the house of the hill cry. Are you proud of yourself? I didn't make it cry. It did on so. And the wrecking ball. Yeah, that is one way to have betrayal in the house in the hill. Cool.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get to this, the next question. Okay, so you are a, let's say, a electronic virus VTuber, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay,
I
okay.
do indeed. Do
This-
indeed have that digital essence to me.
You have the digital essence in you, and you are very, very nice. I love it. But there is a few virus VTubers out there, aren't there?
Yes, and that's why I'm saying like, oh, you know, I am indeed a friendly network digital virus, but I know most definitely I can't be the only one. I can't be the only friendly network digital virus out there.
True,
I am
true.
certain and have seen quite the plethora of incredibly cool, incredibly awesome, super creative viruses out there in the World Wide Web, in the Digiverse as well. And again, it's just so cool. So literally, I love VTubers with all.
VTubers
There's
are
just
great.
so much. Literally, there's just so much, so much that one can do with their VTuber. Literally, is okay. I'm good.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. Like, and Ice, I'll get to your spin in 1 second. But with this question, with all of those virus VTubers, what do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out from all?
Oh my goodness. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like to even like a, I don't even know, like a natural, I don't know, like I just, there's no other digital virus that I could be than myself, and I like to think that this digital virus is indeed, you know, a glass half full kind of digital virus. I got that, you know, I like to think I do indeed have that positivity going on, and just, you know, I do my very best to offer every bit and bite of that there positivity, good vibes, good energy that I can on the daily. But, you know, just in general, I also, again, I like to think that I, you know, am very engaging with my viewers and all of that, and just have a very, like, hyperactive, enthusiastic, engaging kind of environment and all that, and just, you know, again, I do be trying my best.
Do be try.
Yeah.
I love the comfy chaos energy you bring out. I like that. Like, these are really cool. Positive, comfy chaos. I think that's good.
Oh, thank you. We even have a tag. I have a tag in my channel that on my Twitch that I have called Wholesome Horror, because I really do
Wholesome
feel like
horror.
we kind of, yes, we embody the wholesome, but also we have a little, you know, scary times here and there too, because, you know, this digital virus do have a tendency to, I'm always on my best behavior, but sometimes I get a little overly excitable. It happens sometimes.
You get overly excitable? What? No way. I love it. It's a good VTuber, but Zane is also really good VTuber also. But let's get to the next question, which is a spin. We have our Ice Ron, who's the best of boy over there. We're gonna get another spin going on for them. Let's go. Oh, the spin. So much spin. Spin.
Wow.
So much wow. Oh my god. I love that reference, by the way.
God.
That's an old school reference, too. That's like in the 2000s. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm starting to know your age, by the way. I'm starting to understand your age. I think we're around the same age, by the way. Real world superpowers, but only for streams. This is a new one that someone suggested to add on my question rule. Which, by the way, you guys can actually ask me if you want to add certain questions to students, and they might actually be in future spins. We'll see. This is one of them, and that is if you could have a superpower, any superpower you want, but it only can be used for your streams, what would it be?
I mean, is it a superpower to be able to remember things better?
You know what that could be? Yeah, you did just bleep. Doko, you're right. You did just bleep. Oh my god.
I do, you know, this digital virus does indeed have some, I have some say-so files that are indeed embedded in my coding, which, you know, helps it make it so that I don't, you know, dive into or tip into, to do indeed, like, you know, kind of inch into those, you know, corruptive, tendencies that I do indeed
yeah.
have. Yes. So when this happens, happens, you know, when I have moments where I just really go, you know, that's when the say-so files are really kicking in. So I, you know, am sure and very much so, you know, catching myself at any moment where I'm getting into pest behavior territory.
Well, that's good because like I feel like a lot of people would love to have that embedded in their code. I would definitely say.
But yeah, no, if there's a superpower, I mean, and I'm sure there's probably so many lovely individuals. They're like, but Kohi, that's not a superpower. I really would like to be able to remember things better.
It could be. It could be. You know what? I think it's good.
There's so many moments on my streams where I just forget. I literally forget something sometimes easily, like just instantly, and I'm just like, Microchips, I've lost the plot. Can we?
What happened? I lost the plot. It's gone. It's gone. No. What do we do?
It's gone. The thought is gone. But then eventually, like sometimes it's also quite funny because maybe like I don't know, a half hour or maybe an hour into stream, I'll remember that, and I'm like, that was what we were talking about. Cookies. Yes.
Cookies.
Of course it was.
Yes.
Of course it was. Yes. How could I forget?
I forgot. I need to get myself a cookie right now.
Yes, get that good energy. Get that good nom nom. Getting the good energy with the good food. Yes, yes.
Very good, very good. I very like the cookie. You guys, right? Cookies do make everyone better. Very, very good. Well, let's get the next question for you, shall we? And that next question is actually something you already answered while we were having our nice ramble, and that is, do you host community days? Oh no, actually, that's a different. That's this one right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yes. I do indeed. Do indeed host community days. I like to do it at least once a month. And me, you know, I'm genuinely like I'm literally open to like any suggestions that my community has for like new games for me to, you know, play with the community and all that, or literally just to play in general. But some games that we have played previously are marbles on stream. We have played golf with your friends. We have played Among Us a really long time ago.
When that was popular.
Yeah, we've played Fall Guys in the past. Oh goodness, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking.
DG got you. All the games, guys. Help her. What other games have you played? What other games have you played? Garden Phone, I heard, is really popular.
Yes, Garden Phone is a lot of fun, man.
Tetra.
Yes, Tetrio. Yes, Tetrio was something new. It's essentially literally like multiplayer Tetris.
That sounds awesome.
Tetris. It's really fun, really, and you know, also on brand with the pixels and the pixelated, you know, having Tetris blocks and all of that. It's a very, very on brand, very on theme. You know, it wasn't intentional in the sense that it was on brand or on theme, but it is.
It's definitely
a fun game. Very fun game that we played not too terribly long ago, but yes, we're actually going to be having a community day coming up very soon, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Nice. Can't wait to see it. I might have to hop in there because it looks like a lot of fun. It's just really cool. Awesome.
Well, that would be awesome for you to join us. We would be honored.
Great. Now, the question I did skip before I got to this one was any games you're looking forward to streaming in the future? Any games you have been super excited to play that you just have not been able to play yet?
There are so many games. So many games.
Okay.
Well, a couple of games that come to mind. There's actually a new game that's going to be coming out. I believe it's on August. I'm actually going to go to my Steam wish list. It's a game called Fields of Mystria. I think it's basically just like a Stardew, kind of like a Stardew kind of variant of games. So, you know, we got that farming simulator kind of going on there, but I'm really looking forward to that coming out on August 5th. I'm looking forward to eventually playing Resident Evil 4 Remake.
That'd be cool. That's a fun one.
Yes. Because we have indeed played a little bit of Resident Evil 4, the original, the OG from back in the day a little bit with crowd control, and you know that was a very different experience than just playing the game.
You know, I bet
it made things a lot more interesting. Just, you know, to put it lightly.
Yes, I definitely agree. All right, cool.
Sorry, I see someone in chat saying Shadow. We might have played Shadow the Hedgehog recently.
Oh.
I'm not. No, it's so for context, because I know I'm being silly and getting ahead of myself. But for context, when it comes to playing Shadow the Hedgehog, the edgiest of all hedgehog games that ever did indeed edge in this timeline.
The edgiest of edging.
The edgiest of hedgehogs, yes. Owl the Edge, if you will. But I do indeed. I might have a color palette that is indeed inspired by because that's also something else I like to do on my streams as well. I like to do fun little different color palettes here and there. That kind of is very much so kind of like what would you say? It has the theming of the game and all of that. So my model kind of like matches up with like the theming of the game that we have going on and all that. Because I have like this blue one as well for like this is when we played Subnautica.
I like that one. That's a cool one. I like that one.
Thank you so much. But yeah, just a fun little, little addition that we like to have here and there. And then there are also just fun redeems that we have on the channel and all that. But Shadow the Hedgehog, for me, is the equivalent of a horror game because it is certainly a game of all time for me. For others, it is a treasured game. It is indeed, I'm sure, maybe their comfort game, just a game of nostalgia that they enjoyed that very, very much. It's one of their favorite games. But for me, it's certainly a game of all time, so I might rage a little bit. I'm quite the casual gamer, I like to think, but when it comes to playing Shadow, that brings out the I'm not myself when I play Shadow the Hedgehog.
I see. I'll have to look that up then. See you not yourself. That'd be interesting to see. Okay, I like it. So one thing that someone brought up in chat is saying, if you're having a hard time remembering, if you need a boost your memory, could you do some eating ram sticks? Like
True.
When you get less cookies and more ram.
Honestly though, that's what I'm hoping with my best behavior, being on my best behavior as much as I hope I am being. I hope that at some point in the future I will be able to get an upgrade for myself. Maybe I've never. It's a foreign concept. I feel like to give an upgrade to a digital virus. I don't believe that's ever been done.
I'm pretty sure people don't mind upgrading you. I feel like you're the exception. You're the exception.
Oh, I appreciate that, and I really do always hope that it comes across that way. That really does mean so much.
Like I said, if you are like a Melissa's virus, you are doing a very good job at tricking every single one of us. So I'm gonna say, if you are one, we can't even be mad. We literally cannot be mad.
Even be mad. Oh goodness gracious! Oh well, I assure you again, this digital virus. I like to think, I'm what's the word for it? I'm a pacifist virus in nature. I do indeed be a pacifist to my core, to the core of my coding.
I love how we were just talking about viruses and literally got one of those like buy some viewers like spam bot or one of those. It's like so we were just talking about good freaking amazing viruses and then someone tried to show up with the whole virus aspect. It's like man,
no, we do not appreciate that stinky behavior.
I will only allow this virus. I will only allow this virus to be in my chat, not no one else. No one else. But I love it.
Thank you so much.
So let's get actually because we did talk a little bit. We talked about it. We must protect her. But the other thing I want to talk about is let's get into your design. Let's get into your model a little bit. Because you do have a really cool, interesting design that is very unique and different from a lot of other people. You can actually sit right in the middle if you want to. That way people can see your full body. Look how adorable she is. Look at so adorable. So like, what's the thoughts that went into it? Because this is a very unique and different style kind of like model.
Well, I will tell you, there are indeed. It's kind of. I mean, I don't know if it's silly that I literally do have like some of them were just kind of like funsy kind of ideas, but other things. Oh well. Every detail I feel like here and there does have a, it very much was conceptualized from something. It very much so was pulled either from an interest of mine, either like if it's a game or perhaps a character that I enjoy. Well, I will say a big thing, if it's okay for me to zoom in a little bit.
Zoom in. We want to see them face. We want to see them eyes.
Yeah, got the eyes going on, yes. But a big thing with my hair. I do indeed have that spiky hair. I do indeed have some
it's wild.
Sharp.
It's wild.
Yes, I got some wild. It's probably also reminiscent to bedhead hair. I feel like it do be all over the place. It do be quite messy.
Yeah.
And that was very much inspired by I believe they used to be referred to as Gynax, but now Studio Triggers. So
Oh,
it's very
okay.
much pulled that kind of style where they have the very just like sharp kind of hair, very all over the place, super like stylized kind of hairstyle. So again, my hair in general was very much pulled from like from again the Studio Trigger kind of style because I've always been a big fan. I've always been a massive fan of Studio Trigger, just the animes that they have put out, just the style, their art style in general. And if you see here, actually, a big thing that I really referenced in the sense that I say referenced, but I pulled the idea from is you see kind of like the three little hairs that I have in front. It kind of is like a pink banana.
The pink banana in your face. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
like pink banana. I actually, a big thing that I pulled from that, you know the character Panty from Panty and Stocking?
Yeah, we know Panty.
Yeah, so those three like kind of like pointy strands that I got going on, that's actually, just a little nod or a little reference to Panty, because she is indeed a character I very much enjoy from that show.
Which, like I
It
said,
is.
totally agree with that. 100% very good inspired. But man, that's a spicy anime right there. That's a little sus. Are you worried about the? You look like you're getting into the whole best behavior kind of style things, but it looks like you have some designs that are not on the best behavior.
Listen. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun and good times at the end of the day.
No, it's good times, best of times, best of times.
But another fun element of my design, for like the pixelated hearts that I've got going on. As
Yeah, I
well,
saw that in
to kinda
chat.
just-
That was all over chat for a little bit too.
Yeah, the pixelated hearts that I have going on. Are you familiar with Sonic the Hedgehog? I know I mentioned
Yes,
Shadow the
yes.
Hedgehog earlier, but
I actually interviewed Sonic the Hedgehog on my show.
oh my
Yeah,
goodness! What?
he was literally in your seat talking.
What the? I am so honored to be sitting here right now.
All right, we've
So
had
cool. What the heck?
right. I saw him. I was like, oh my god, he's so awesome. And he's like, hey, thanks. That was really cool.
Oh my goodness, that's super cool. But so I guess in regards to the reference that I pulled from it, if you are familiar with the character Rouge the Bat,
Mm-hmm.
so you see with my boots here, my little boots that
Oh,
I
I
got going
see.
on,
I see.
it's very much pulled from the boot design that she has, where she has like the little heart symbols on the top or the tips of her toes with her boots there. So I kind of just repeated that pattern because again, I do indeed have a lot of hearts. I have a lot of heart kind of a lot of details with hearts here and there because this digital virus is just so much, it's just full of so much love. So much love for my microchips, web users, and digital creatures that do indeed pop into my corner of the net on the daily.
Whoa. That voice though, that voice, I don't know what that got pulled out of, but like, whoa. Say so.
That's what I mean by corrupt. That's my corrupt form. My corruptive nature coming out here and there. My more excitable tendencies, if you will. I get a little excited here and there, but it's all just in good fun. Always in good fun.
Always
at the
good
end
fun.
of the
Always
day.
good fun. No, I don't mind. It just like kind of threw me off right there. I was like, oh, dang.
Always expect the unexpected.
Very much so. Wow, that's. I love that like just the turn, but also I just like that little like nuance. This is like one of my favorite things about VTubers is that they wear their personalities literally on the sleeves, physically, and you don't really know like what kind of stuff is inspired by what. It's like goes on, because like we see that you have very anime inspired, but we didn't think you would like Studio Trigger inspired, and like even some very familiar anime, and it even has some video game inspired stuff, and I think that's so cool.
Well, thank you. Because again, I could go on. I could go on with like other details and elements. Like the outfit in general was very cyberpunk inspired. I literally actually had like the game pulled up and was looking at the different outfits and everything that they have in the game, and I was like, you know what? Because I see a lot of VTuber designs. I see a lot of cool VTubers out there that have really cool like kind of coat designs and all that, and I'm like, well, what if I did a fun kind of like little half coat, going on there? Because again, it was very, very inspired by one of the outfits in Cyberpunk, and I do indeed got like those gothic kind of like ripped tights along my form as well. And the rips here and there, I felt like just kind of really added to the whole, chaotic energy, the chaotic gremlin, purple gremlin energy that I do indeed have going on the daily.
Yeah, a daily
So,
comfy
yes.
chaos, comfy chaos. I
Yeah,
love it.
comfy chaos, exactly. That is a perfect way to describe myself as well as my streams in nature.
I love it. I love it. All right, cool.
Thank you.
So, with all the things that your model can do, my question now is to you: is what's your absolute favorite? What's your favorite part about your own design?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I'm very lucky. I am very, very lucky and feel so incredibly fortunate to have worked with the wonderful individuals who literally put together my 2D anime waifu design. So I'm gonna actually tell you, I don't always look like this.
Oh, what?
This is not how. I may look a little bit different than this anime waifu design. I have not officially introduced or have been, officially, introduced my microchips to my microform, as I like to call it. I do indeed have a little. When I say I'm a purple gremlin, I'm literally a purple gremlin. If you see in the chat there, that's essentially what I look like. The little.
I was wondering what that was because I saw the little gremlin kind of thing. And I was like, I wonder what that's a reference to.
That's me.
That's you. Little arrows. Like, look.
Yes, that is indeed me. The actual me, the real me. So having this, this anime waifu kind of design and all that, it was also a big idea from the higher ups, as you know. It does indeed, because when you meet a creature such as myself, a digital virus, it's just, not always the most pleasant kind of introduction, unfortunately, because I might be a little intimidating, I may be a little, a little scary and all that. So being this anime waifu self, I feel like it's a much better kind of situation to kind of, have that first kind of start conversation, if that makes sense. That first time conversation. It makes things just a little bit more easier for someone to kind of ease into, if that makes sense, with meeting a digital virus.
So you want
there's more than meets the eye to this digital virus.
So you're saying you chose this form to specifically trick people to get them to trust you a little bit more easier before you show the true gremlin.
Okay, listen. I mean, okay. When you put it like that, it sounds like massive pest behavior.
I'm just saying, I'm over here like, wow, you're so adorable, so nice. Man, if you were tricking me right now, I think we would all fall for it. And you just like literally go over here like, actually, I have this design literally designed so that people do not know what is going on.
Well, listen, when I'm in said form, I'm always the same me. I'm still very much so the same Kohiato Kilobyte. That's why, when I have this anime waifu persona going on, it's just a little bit easier on the eyes, I guess, if that makes sense. It makes it so individuals are a little less intimidated by this digital virus. I'm gonna see if I can actually find it very quickly so I can show you very fast. But obviously, again, you can keep going forward with the flow of things or what have you. So hopefully I can find it, because I'm always like, oh yeah, I have it on hand, and then I'm like, wait, where is anything?
Where's it go?
My domain do indeed be a little messy, to be fair, if I'm completely honest.
Really? Messy? What?
Really?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
It's a little, it might get a little messy sometimes, but there's just a very quick little like sneak, or just not even a sneak peek, but just a little drawing that I did of myself, of my tiny little gremlin self. Yes.
You do the facade. I was wondering why there's like some black spots around there.
Yeah, so that's another thing with any form, as I am indeed able to take any form that I so desire.
She was really big when you first saw her. She was really big.
I'm able to, again, increase in size, change my form whenever I so please. But the one thing with being a digital virus is that with any form that I take, it's never perfect. A little bit of my purple gremlin self peeks through, if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
So I technically have two skins going on, if that makes sense. You see how I have my anime waifu skin, but then the purple coming through is my second skin. That's the real me underneath. Yes.
Well, I do like the anime. I do like the anime form. I think it's very peaked. But I will definitely say that, the chaotic gremlin form. That'd be kind of cool to see one day. I'd like to see that.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm genuinely, I am so very excited. So very excited when I can properly, officially be able to, you know, introduce others to my real self, to my true self. We had some some noises going on the digital highway. I wanted to make sure that I I muted for a moment. I was like, whoa, I heard some
Whoa.
noises out on the digital highway. Sheesh. Oh goodness.
Yeah, no, I live with another person, so when that person's house like moving around, I have to like keep my eye on mic and like, okay, mute, and then
And
unmute.
you know, yeah, absolutely. It's just all about that courtesy and what have you. But also, I feel like to, you know, answer the question properly. As much as I do indeed need to hide away my I say hide away, but you know, just you know, tone down on the excitability. I am a big fan of my corrupt mode that I do got going
really
on.
cool.
My specialize,
Ah,
as
I
I
love
like to call
demise.
them.
Love demise. They're really cool. I think they're really nice. Like, we can stare at those all day, right, guys? We stare at them all day. Just look at them. Just look. Get hypnotized by the. Yep. Everyone's loving it. Everyone's loving it.
Yay! I'm so glad.
Yay!
I usually do indeed have
3 minutes.
a special voice that goes on with this as well, but Discord likes to suppress this digital virus in the sense that I break really hardcore when I try to try to unleash my full corrupt mode with Discord, but Discord's just like, absolutely not. No, do not do as such. And I'm just like, oh, okay, understandable. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Well, no, it's probably good because if you have a full-fledged corrupt form on here, I'm like right there, guys. So you guys don't realize this, but I'm right there, right next to her. I'm in danger if she gets into like full things. Okay, I'm in danger. So maybe it's a good thing that Discord like harps her corrupt form too much, because you know.
And honestly, I don't blame Discord. I don't blame Discord a bit. Discord does not know me personally. Seeing a digital virus, that's a red flag. That's a big thing. It's like, uh-oh, that's not good. Uh-oh, and it's just like, that's very fair. That's very, very fair. As again, in all seriousness, we talked about this a little bit beforehand before we got live here today and all that. But in all seriousness, protecting yourselves, resetting your passwords, changing your passwords often, having that two-factor authentication is very, very important. It is an incredibly important thing to do. And being a digital virus, I recognize this, and I advocate this 110% as often as I can. Always take care of yourselves. Always be sure that you are keeping yourself safe. Your privacy, just any and all information that you do indeed that you don't want to. Again, you do not want to have out there and all that. Your personal information and all that. Always be sure to keep yourselves safe first and foremost. Keep yourself safe and secure. Yes.
Yes, I like it. Very good. Wait, makes sense. I will say, Toka, I don't know. I would hug her because she looks like that if you touch her, you get corrupted. That's what Chad's saying too. So watch out because you don't want to touch her.
Fun fact about my purple skin. It's kind of like a void. So if you put any kind of like limbs or anything, if you try to touch it, I can't say that, you know, if you'll be able to get it back.
Can we
throw anything in there?
Yeah, come here. Come close. I want to see what would happen. Okay, we're gonna find out, guys. We're gonna find out. Come here. Come a little closer. Closer. Okay. Oh, whoa, it's cold. Whoa.
You know?
What?
This is actually, I think, a first for me. This is actually a first for me. I don't think I've actually ever had anyone do that before. Oh my god.
It's cold.
Is it
wow.
cold? Is it
Yeah, it's really cold.
Oh my goodness.
And it also smells like Skittles. Huh.
I might have had some snacks earlier. Maybe,
I think you did.
I just feel like I have. I say that, and I'm like, I literally have snacks. I feel like every 2 seconds, every 2 minutes.
Hey, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, it's not recommended. You
Don't
want
recommend
to
it.
be
Don't
sure,
recommend
once again, that you are taking care of yourself.
Take care of
Always put your safety first.
Exactly. Watch out, guys. Cool. Alright, so let's get into the one thing that I think a lot of people were kind of like wondering about, and let's get into a little bit more. And I think you did kind of dive into a little bit, but let's get full on lore mode. What is your lore and backstory? Why are you the most friendliest virus out there?
So I'm gonna pull something up very, very quickly.
I tried to find her nose, by the way. It didn't work out. I couldn't find it.
Did this really have to? Is this a thing? Is this a?
They told me to do it. Chad told me to do it. I'm just saying. Chad told me to do it.
Microchips.
not. I'm just.
Why would you do this? My microchips like to poke they're very sweet about it, very kind about it, but they have that wholesome pest behavior where they like to pretend that I don't have a nose.
Oh.
And I have a very cute nose. I have a very petite nose. I have a very lovely nose. Thank you very much.
nice,
That my
very
model
nice.
mama, my model mama, put lots of effort, very carefully coded together for me with this anime waifu form. Thank you very much. Microchips. But yes. To get to your question, because actually, for a fun fact or a fun thing that I do indeed currently have going on in the background, I actually do indeed have a lore video that is slowly but surely in the works. So it's kind of like a keeping it on the down low for right now until I do eventually officially release said lore video for myself and my world and how this digital virus came to be and all that. But I can indeed, let me see. Not me like, oh, how does YouTube work?
How does YouTube work?
Hello?
How does this YouTube work? How? What?
But yeah, something that I can read very quickly, in regards to, just kind of like giving a little teensy tiny little poke into my lore, my backstory. I am essentially a digital virus acting on logic that can be defined as having her own conscience. Kokiato hopes to make a positive viral impact. Due to limited memory, Koki is unable to recall who made her or exactly how she came to be. She simply existed for what has felt like ages inside a powered-off computer in isolation, which I like to refer to as my domain. Yes. And through recent unlikely but welcomed events, she now has the opportunity to meet each and every one of you!
Yay!
Each and every one of the delightful individuals who take time out of their day to visit my corner of the net.
You know what? I like it. It's a good story. I think this is really good. Well, which we don't know much about you, and there's a lot of mystery with you, but I think we all know is on good intentions. It's good intentions there.
Absolutely, always the best of intentions. Again, this digital virus, as we all do indeed make mistakes every day, but despite said mistakes, I always will be doing my best to be the very best digital virus that I can possibly be on the daily.
On the daily. I agree. I like it. That's good. I think that shit goes through a lot of that kind of stuff. So I think that's just really nice. So then let's get back to what we were talking about before, and that's going back to your model a little bit, because you did have different changes, didn't you? You had different color schemes. What else can you model do?
Well, okay, so we'll take a little peek see. I'll kind of pull myself up and make myself just a little bit bigger here or there. So I do indeed have a few toggles, not too many, in the sense that they're over the top, if that makes sense. But I do indeed have a few face expressions here and there. Also my corrupt mode, that's already obviously one that I have indeed shown quite a bit. But I have my angry expression. When my microchips insist that I don't have a nose. Even when I literally have a sniffer redeem. I have a sniffer redeem on stream now, and they still insist that there's just no nose. It's like, how do you sniff when you don't have a nose, Koki?
Well, it makes sense when you have someone compared to me, who has a big schnosh, and you compare my schnosh, you compare my schnosh with her schnosh, it does actually seem like there's not much there. So I definitely understand.
Oh my goodness. Oh, listen, we love. I do indeed call humans the web users. I call them the humans, aka the web users. Yes. We love the web users, though. We love them very, very much.
Of course.
And then the next expression that I have is upset.
Oh.
I do indeed be upsetty spaghetti here and there.
Not the spaghetti. You don't want the
spaghetti, which I can also combine the two if I really just want to look super mad. There we go. A little bit of a. It's super peeved. I have reached maximum amounts of peeved.
This is what happens when you play Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes, literally, I just don't feel like myself when I'm playing Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't feel right. Things do indeed be a little off for me. But I have a little blush toggle as well. A blush. But what's also very fun is my Live 2D rig individual who did the rig for my model. Their name is Rotus Lotus, aka Kim. They actually, whenever I smile, I do indeed have like a little bit of blush that occurs when I just kind
I
of
do
like
see
smile.
that. I do see that. I like that. I like that. This is really good. Really
Yeah.
good.
So we got a lot of blush, lots of blush going on, lots of blushing opportunities. And I also have the very fun little overshadow, the overshadow kind of, that very fun little effect that you see a lot of the time in anime where, certain situations do arise, whether it be, I maybe might be, with my overexcited, my overly excitable tendencies. I've had some microchips. I've had some web users refer to them previously as having some yandere-esque kind of like pokes and nudges too here and there. So it might resemble that slightly. But again, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun at the end of the day. I just get a little excitable. I get a little overly excited sometimes. Can you blame me?
Yeah, you excitable? Never.
Never. No. But also, like with the different like color toggles that I have going
Ooh,
on.
okay, that's my favorite. I love the color green, so that is 100% my favorite right there. I like this one a lot.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, again, I just have a lot of fun color toggles. That again, a lot of them were very much pulled. Like this one was actually, I put this one together for when we played Sonic Adventure 2 together on my channel. Just because I thought of like the Master Emerald and all of that. And I was just like, you know what? We're going to have the Master Emerald going on.
Master Emerald.
Originally, because some color palettes work. Some color palettes are, they work and they don't work. But I just really liked how this one looked. Because again, it's very emeraldy, very green indeed. And it's very different from the other ones that I have. So, we have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun with,
Now,
keeping
did you...
things to theme. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but the one thing I really want to ask you is that did you make these color palettes yourself, added to the model, or was these made when the model was made? Like, did your rigger model add those?
So with the color palettes themselves, my original color palette, this is what comes with the model. This is how my model looks. But when you actually, it's a very fun, my immersion. But there's actually a very fun feature on VTube Studio where you're actually able to change the like multiply layers, the different like little layers here and there of the color schemes on your model. But before I did indeed, see if I could play around, because let me see if I can actually pull it up so I can get the proper term for it. Let me see. Customized model. Yes, it's customized multiply screen color for art meshes. Yes. But what I do very much recommend first and foremost, or just a gentle recommendation. I really wanted to be sure that my model mama, my artist illustrator, was comfortable with me doing as such before, like first and foremost, before even doing as such, because obviously, there are some artists out there that, again, you want to be super respectful, every bit and bite of respectful to your artists, literally, that provide any of your assets, any like your model itself or just what have you. It's just really important to give all of that respect, to be considerate to the artists that you work with and all that. So I really wanted to be sure that I asked her first and foremost if it was okay for me to do that in VTube Studio, and she said, yeah, no, it's totally fine. So really wanted to be sure and get that good okay. Absolutely get the okay first and foremost, because again, the last thing I would ever want to do is do something that would make literally any awesome individual who took time out of their day, put effort, energy, and all of their love into something that I, wanted assistance with, wanted help with, like for my vision and all that. Literally, the last thing I would ever want to do is put them in an uncomfy situation. So that's just very important to me. And again, I just really do recommend that. I really do recommend that. Always double checking and being sure that you are looking into and, just checking that that your artists are okay with doing as such. But yes, so the colors, I went in myself and I did all of the fun little changes with all of the colors that we've got going on and all that.
Very cool. I like that.
Yes.
Well, cool. I was really curious about that. I want to see if that was already in there or did you add that? So that was really cool.
Yeah, I did add that. But again, this OG pink Kohi, pink and purple Kohi, pink, purple, and green Kohi. Can't forget the green. We do that going on. These are OG Kohi colors. This only color scheme that technically my model comes with.
No worries, always. I like it. All right, anything else you want to show about your model?
I think that might be. I mean, you want to see something cursed that I did recently with my model?
Sure. Oh my god, she's literally just ahead.
You know, another fun feature that you also can do in VTube Studio is make parts of your model transparent. So I do indeed be a floating head.
I see that. Wow, okay.
But that's also, it was not the intention of being like, oh, you know, I just spontaneously wanted to become a floating head.
Body.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Just, you know, only, you know, just get just head. It's fine. That's fine. Just, but no, the main reason I wanted to do that is because of the very fun assets that artists put out there that are like, they're actually like live 2D rigged. Outfit assets that individuals can indeed put on their models, which again, always be sure that you are double checking terms of use, being sure that you are checking in with the artists themselves in the sense that, you know, checking if they have any terms of service or terms of use on their page or what have you, making sure that you are looking into that. But yeah, so, you know, there's very fun assets that VTubers, you know, can use for their models and all of that. And that's why, again, that's where this head came from. So I'm able to put those very fun outfits on my model here and there and incorporate them into the stream too, all the more, just, you know, add to that, you know, fun immersion, fun theming that can go on with different streams and all of that. There's always a fun theme to each and every stream. Lots of fun things that could indeed unfold.
True.
That just adds to all the more, just literally the infinite amount of things that one can do with VTubing specifically. Like, there's just so much that you can indeed incorporate into your streams, into your content. Literally, it's just sky's the limit, and that's what I love about it. That's what I love about it so very much.
I love it. I think that's really cool. I like all the different things you can do with it. That's the cool thing about models and like VTubers, that they're technically all puppets that you can use, and it really just the creativity that you can put onto them and the uses you can put onto them is what really stands alone on different models. It's really cool.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I am literally just like amazed, like genuinely amazed out of my mind on the daily at all of the fun things that I see, like on Twitter, aka the X app, where there's just new models are coming out, new models that, like, you know, they lean in and they like, there's walking animations, like just really unique animations that go on and all that. Like there's just so much unique content, unique things that are constantly evolving, constantly developing on the daily. It just amazes. It wows this day. Much wow. This digital virus is much wow on the daily.
So much wow.
Yes.
I love it. Well, let's get to the next question, which is actually from Toko. She actually did. They actually did a spin on this spin. It's for Toko. So let's get right into it. Let's see what it is. Let's go. Oh, the spins, guys! More spins. Gotta get more spins in there. Actually, we got a very controversial take on the virus right here. What's your favorite pizza toppings?
Oh no,
Miss Chaotic Humpy.
I mean, I feel like the most controversial one I feel like everyone talks about is pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
I am indeed. I may indeed be one of those individuals that maybe doesn't. I listen.
What?
Listen, you can't knock it.
She is chaotic. I did try. Miss, we did try it, and it's disgusting. So I know what you're talking about this.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Shark. I appreciate it. But yeah, no. Okay, so here's the thing. I need to address this. Okay, right now. I need to address this.
Go ahead.
I have interviewed a lot of different VTubers who come on my show, and a lot of the VTubers are from all different parts of the world. Okay,
yeah.
I've had local ones from my state all the way through up in like Alaska, Japan, Singapore, Australia, Europe, like Netherlands, everywhere. We've had it from all over the place. And what I've learned, it's really great. I love it. I love it. It's so much fun. But I have learned that if you live outside the United States, pineapple pizza is pretty good. Not that bad. People do like it. But if you live in the United States, pineapple pizza is disgusting and it should be abolished. No one should put pineapple on pizza.
I love it. I love pineapple on pizza.
That's so
I tried
weird.
it and I was just
so weird.
How? Absolutely, to each is their own. Maybe for me specifically, this digital virus doesn't have a lot of things that I'm opposed to. I could be your personal garbage disposal, if that makes sense.
What? What don't you like? There must be some kind of food you don't like. And Nave, I'm questioning your sanity right there. I'm questioning your sanity.
Okay, there might be one specific thing, and I'm sure there again. To each is their own. To each is their own. I unfortunately have never been a pickle enjoyer.
You don't like pickles?
I know it's so like random and just specific. It's like why don't you like what pickles? Really?
I actually interviewed a VTuber not that long ago who loves pickles. She's like super. She ate every single kind of pickle, and you know what she told me I need to eat? Pickle milk.
You know?
No.
You know?
No.
I mean, listen.
No. Don't listen. You just no, and then move on.
I'll try anything once.
No, what? Do not. No. That's a 100% not an answer. You do not want that. No.
I mean, because as I do believe a microchip, a member of my community has stated in chat, there's this trend or like there's this thing where apparently it's been going around that some web users have also put together Pepsi and milk. It's called Pilk. I tried that and I thought it was really good.
It's a good thing you're not. The good thing you're not alive is that. Oh my God. Pilk.
It was supposed to be on the pain wheel because we do indeed have 3 wheels, a very fun redeem. We have wheels on my stream as well that we do indeed have here and there. We have a pain wheel, a voice wheel, as well as a nothing wheel. And on the pain wheel, Pilk was originally put on there, but I literally had to like put an announcement out like microchips. I think we have a problem because I don't mind it. I think it's good.
Oh my God.
I think that should be on the pain wheel anymore because I might enjoy it.
Put pickle milk on the pain reel now and let me see how that goes. Oh my God.
Man, that's such a great idea now though.
No,
I'm gonna write it down.
it's not a good idea.
Absolutely,
That's
I'm gonna
not
write
your
it down.
answers. These are not the answers you should be going for. Oh my God. Especially you just told me you don't like pickles.
I know, but listen, it's all in good fun. I'll try anything once. This digital virus does. I like to think I'm pretty open-minded in the sense that maybe it might be a little like at first impression, but can't knock it until you try it.
I will say this though. I will say this. Okay, I do like. So I'm actually a huge connoisseur of chocolate. I love chocolate. Chocolate is really good.
Yes.
I love chocolate. And the miss.
White chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. It's all very scrumptious.
Very good, very good. But you know what my favorite kind of chocolate is? Orange chocolate. I love orange chocolate. Orange chocolate is one of my favorite. Actually, the cookies that I actually have right here is actually orange chocolate.
Oh my goodness! That's man.
And
I'm so uncultured in the sense that I feel like I've never had that before. Maybe
I love
did
how
a
you
really long time
freaking.
ago.
I love how you freaking would rather eat pickle milk and pineapple on pizza and like Pepsi milk, but oh really? I've never tried this orange chocolate. That's such a weird thing. I didn't know about that one. That might seem that's far fetched for me. That's too much. I can't handle orange chocolate, but pickle milk though.
Orange chocolate. Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know
but
about
pickled milk.
But pickle milk though.
No, I'd be more than happy. I would be delighted to try orange chocolate.
But what I was trying to get at is that I love orange chocolate, and apparently, if you have Oreos with orange milk, like orange juice, you put orange juice, it actually tastes like orange chocolate. Now I have tried it; it's actually legit really good. I actually love Oreos and orange juice. It's really good.
I seriously need to be taking notes right now.
Taking notes on all this stuff.
I'm writing this down.
I'm giving you free content. Free content.
You're giving me so many lovely ideas, and I appreciate it so much.
Takes all cares about y'all. It always cares about you. Always cares. Yeah, but yeah, watch out your stomach after the stream though. Just be careful, guys.
Oh yes, for sure. That again, at the end of the day, please always be sure that you are taking care of yourself. Never, try something that you feel like is not gonna work or just not gonna sit well with your tummy and all that. Yes, want to be sure again that you're taking care of yourselves first and foremost.
Definitely. Okay. What's the next question that I'm on right now? Oh yeah. So you want to get into another spicy topic, another spicy, interesting question?
Sure, absolutely.
Cool. So here's something very spicy for you guys all. What's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
At the moment, I mean, in the space that I surround myself in, I personally just feel very lucky. I feel very, very happy with just man, literally just every day, every single heckin' checkin' day. I feel so it's just another silly little thing that I have under my digital virus belt.
Yeah, whatever kind of like dialogue program that you downloaded when you were first developed, they definitely chose like the 1990s and 1980s kind of dialogue trees right there. That's the dialogue that they took you from.
I mean, having not the best memory, this digital virus is unable to recall when I was originally made. So maybe I could be.
You're totally a 90s kid, a 90s or 80s kid. That's what happens.
Oh my goodness! But literally, I just feel so honored and just blown away on the daily, being surrounded by so many creative minds that are just literally sharing just over time, growing their passions. Literally, I am just wowed truly and sincerely by just literally again, fellow VTubers, peers of mine that just inspire me and motivate me on the daily to do more with my content, to do more with my streams. I feel very good. Since the start of me being, jumping into the VTuber community, I like to say that I myself have, had a very great experience. I am very fortunate to have had an incredibly wonderful experience being a part of the VTuber community. I appreciate any and all individuals who have ever given literally time out of their day, any energy into this digital virus, literally either just saying hi, stopping by stream or what have you. It just really does mean so much, because again, there are just such brilliant, incredibly innovative minds out there that I am just I just feel very, very fortunate, very, very lucky to be surrounded by such good energy.
Best energy. I love it. Yeah, and I agree with that. When it comes to the vast of the VTuber community, having your little close-knit community right there, you don't really need to branch out too much. Just stay in your little zone. It's nice. It's good. It's comfy. I like it.
Exactly. Yeah. Obviously, it's always good to, branch out into new things. If say you feel your content, maybe you're not so happy with it. Maybe you feel like your content is becoming stale. For you, maybe just things are starting to feel off. I feel like it is an incredibly healthy thing. Genuinely just a natural thing to want to try new things, to branch out into new areas of say maybe you want to make ASMR content. Maybe you want to start your own talk show like we're on here today. Maybe you want to get into gaming. Maybe you're just, you're used to chip chatting. I call it in my corner of the net, just chatting on the daily. And maybe you want to branch into some gaming content or what have you. It's just, again, there's just so much that you can indeed branch out with the VTubing community. Just honestly with just content creation in general, with streaming in general. And literally, You can't. You just. I really do feel like you should give yourself a chance when it comes to anything. It's always fun to learn new things. It's always fun to branch out into new areas for sure. And really, obviously, I feel like the hardest part about starting something new or having things like trying to, have a change in pace of your routine, whether it's your work routine, like with streaming, or just in general, even just like a usual daily job. Like if if you work another day at the office, like just breaking the mold, breaking your shell, and trying something new. You shouldn't knock it until you should not knock yourself until you try it. You should not, you should not like put yourself down before you've even given yourself a chance to go through with it, if that makes sense. Yeah?
No, yeah, it makes 100% sense. Don't knock it till you try it. That includes with food, hobbies, work, people.
Yeah, literally. Because, man, there's just, again, so many bright areas, bright corners in this wonderful digital web. There's just so many lovely people. Like, literally, that's what it all is about at the end of the day. Making connections with others, connecting with either individuals, like within, like, say, like it could be your own community with other communities, other content creators, other streamers, other VTubers. Like, there's just so many opportunities, so many opportunities out there waiting for you. And I just hope that, I really do hope, not only for all of the lovely individuals here in Tricko's community, but also for yourself, Tricko. I really do hope that you have all of the best. I'm always wishing every bit and bite of the best for everyone's journeys just in general. I really, really do hope that you feel like you're excelling, that literally, just genuinely everything is going right, that you are just, absolutely reaching for all of the goals that that you have for yourself. And I just don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. You got this. I believe in every bit and bite of everyone's abilities. Always.
Always. Well, thank you so much. We all get a group hug. You are so freaking wholesome. I love you so much. You're so adorable. You're so nice. I love this positivity. You know what? Welcome into my computer. You have full range of all the viruses. You know what? If I lose this computer, I'll just, I guess I'll buy another one. I'll just have to buy another one.
If this computer, and slowly but surely is in shambles, I guess I'll just buy another one for it. It's fine.
I'll just buy another one. And it's fine. You know what? It was worth it. Hi, Silinks. It's great to see you, Links. It's been chilling. We're vibing. We're cooling. We're cool. Nice. Look at this adorableness.
I'm very glad you think so. Like, truly, I really, really sincerely am, like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, always just so, like, just blown away in the best kind of sense, just wowed and humbled and appreciative and so very thankful that literally anyone even remotely is like, that digital virus, that Kohiato Kilobyte, she a little silly, but I kind of like her vibe. She's pretty neat, maybe. Maybe she I really do appreciate anyone taking time out of their day, literally just, again, sending any good energy, interacting with me, like, literally in any kind of capacity, which, again, all the more, again, I'm just very thankful to be here today. Literally, this has been so much fun.
It's so much
I have
fun,
enjoyed
too.
this very much.
Aww. Well, we need to get this little old kilobyte to become a gigabyte and a terabyte. So definitely go support her. Go support her. She might be small now, but she needs all big. She needs to get the big.
Oh my goodness, you are far too kind.
You're too kind. Oh my god. I'm going to get literally I guess so much sugar, so much sweetness from you. I might have to go and see a doctor about some kind of too much.
Cool.
I'm joking.
But
Silinks, who's also a freaking amazing person, actually will be coming on my show pretty soon as well. Awesome VTuber.
Cool.
He wants to do another lovely spin, so let's do another spin.
Let's go.
It was a blast getting to meet you. Got all the blast. Look at all the spins, guys. All the spins. Okay, guys. So can't wait. I can't wait too. But also, I can't wait for this one. Do you have a favorite joke? It's a dumb joke you should love. It always makes you laugh.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna tell you, in my corner of the net, I have a delightful handful of microchips that tell me daily jokes and daily puns
Really?
on the daily. Yes, yes, and it
What?
is always such a pleasure to listen and tune into them.
I
But,
love
you know,
that. Joke about her
oh,
nose. Oh,
you know what? Maybe we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, my favorite joke. That's my favorite joke. That's my favorite joke, microchips.
Okay. Oh, but well, how about this?
Oh my
Can you
goodness.
remember one of those jokes that you had that made you really laugh? Oh, I think I broke her. Can we reboot her? Guys, do you know how to software like fix things like this? I never had to deal with the anime virus before. Do you guys know what Control Alt Delete? Okay, good. Okay, good. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, good.
Okay, no, we're composed. I have not lost the plot. We're fine. I have not. Just hard reset. Sometimes I need a hard reset to kind of.
Yes, hard reset. Okay, we got this.
It is the hard reset. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm trying to even, man. I don't even know. Because again, I've just been told so many that I like to think they stick with me in some capacity, but this memory of mine just really likes to fail me and being like, oh yeah, no, I remember that one. I'm sure if my microchips like reminded me of it, I'd be like, oh yeah, now I remember. But again, that's why I'm so very thankful of my community, because they help me out a lot with my memory issues.
Well, that's always good. That's always good. I love it. All right. Well, hey, do you want to hear one of my favorite jokes?
Yes, I would love to hear your favorite
Okay,
joke.
so this is one of my favorite jokes. Okay, ready? Are you ready for this one?
Yes.
What have you ever heard about the circus fire?
I have not.
It was intense.
Oh my.
I love it so much. It's so good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. I feel like in some
Probably.
level of capacity.
I say it
That's so
all the
good.
time. I love it so much. It always puts a huge smile on my face whenever I listen to it. It's so good.
It's genuinely, those are the kind of like jokes and puns. I love jokes. I love dad jokes, puns. Like those are the kinds of ones where it's like you might not be at like, I don't know. They for me personally, they always like go over my head so easily. But with jokes like that, it's just something that it just slips right into like the joke itself, like so just like effortlessly. It's just like
So good.
that. Yeah, it hits every time. It's so satisfying to be both the listener as well as the one giving out the joke.
No, it's so much good, and like it's clever. I like clever jokes. So.
Yes, clever.
Like, I love clever where you like, oh, I see what you did there, you know.
Exactly.
And as someone who's been aging a little bit on the later side of life, I've started to find myself appreciate the dad jokes a little bit more than normal. So I'm just saying, these dad jokes, aging like fine wine, in my opinion. Maybe they're a little bit cringe in the beginning, but now, very good.
Listen, you simply pocket away the part of you that cringes. Listen, if you just simply embrace the dad jokes, the puns, it's, you know, it's like, where do you go wrong? Where do you go wrong with a very satisfying dad joke or pun joke?
Exactly. 100%. Yeah, I believe it. Cool. Awesome. I love it. Let's get to the next question for us, which is, have you noticed any changes from when you first started streaming compared to now?
I feel like I forget things a lot more.
It's supposed to be improvement. It's supposed to get better as you stream.
my, being a digital virus is just a very natural tendency that does indeed occur for me specifically.
I think the word natural and viruses should not be in the same sentence, by the way. So I'm just saying. One, it's not natural as you do more things, you start to succumb to less of options, you know?
It's a fair point. It's a very fair point indeed. But I really do feel like over time when I have indeed, since I started streaming up until this point, I really do feel like, sometimes, I feel like we're all our own worst critic, if that makes sense. When we're, you know, kind of like re-looking at our own content or looking at like a previous like VOD for a stream or what have you, there's always things that, you know, we indeed, you know, just little things we pick out that it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, I could definitely work on this, or maybe, you know, work on this on myself or what have you. But I really do feel like, despite, you know, having those moments where I still feel, you know, maybe a little like, you know, just unsure about like certain areas of my content, I really do feel like I have slowly but surely grown a lot more confident when it comes to streaming, when it comes to, you know, being able to, you know, just I really do hope that my conversation skills are okay. That's always something that that over time I really do feel like I've hopefully I've gotten a lot better at conversating with individuals in general and all that, and just overall, like I really do feel like, man, the more that I really am just totally indulging, totally diving into Kohiato Kilobyte, me, myself, and I really do feel like it's just so natural for me. Like that's always something that I really do feel like I've been pretty okay at is diving into just character, just absolutely getting into character with things, and over time, you know, I slowly but surely I'm getting I'm trying to branch out and getting better at like doing more karaoke streams, at doing more drawing streams, because I do indeed like to draw.
Whoa,
I do
nice.
indeed love to sing, but they're both areas that I 110% do need a lot more practice with, because again, you know, practice is always important, especially with any kind of skill that you have, you know, because again, if you haven't done something for a while, it's just a natural thing that you found, or you most likely will be out of practice, because that's just what happens naturally. If you haven't done something for a while, you just, you know, gotta get yourself back into the swing of things and all that. And slowly but surely, I have indeed been gaining more confidence with drawing, or streaming my art for that matter, because I used to draw a lot more. This digital virus, when she was much smaller, used to draw a lot more, but nowadays I just haven't really had the time to do it as nearly as much as I've wanted to, because it is a major relaxer for me. Like it's a decompressor. Like I really do enjoy drawing and singing in nature as well, but I really do think that just overall, in long story short, my confidence has indeed been building, and just I just lots of skills have indeed been improving over time. But you know, I still have a plethora of rust. I still have lots of things to learn, lots of things to improve on, and this digital virus loves to learn new things, on the daily. As again, I always want to be striving to be the best possible me, myself, and I that I can possibly be on the daily. Because again, you know, I really do always want to give back to my community, to all of the lovely individuals that literally take time out of their day to literally show me such kindness, support, just overall, just out of the kindness of their way. You yourself are part of that as well, Tricko, in the sense that you went out of your way to show such kindness, and again, to have me on your show in the first place. Like I really do always want to be able to give back maximum effort to all of the awesome individuals who, once again, you know, just have taken time out of their day to, you know, to interact with this silly little digital virus in my corner of the net, who do be sitting in my domain.
Well, I love your domain. Your domain's great. I love your energy is very good. So thank you so much for giving it to me. I think you gave me your time to come on my show. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for introducing me to your amazing community. Your community is also super amazing. I love them. Even though they do have very critiques on your nose placement, I'll definitely say they're still in the loving sphere. Very, very good loving sphere. Love them to death. They're great. They're great.
They're great until they decide to pest. Until they decide to pest me.
What you need to do, you need to get a redeem that you just like place a clown nose on your nose so that people can see it. People can find it. You can find it.
This is very, very true. I have indeed had microchips actually recommend said redeem in the past to me. This is, probably should just be a permanent redeem that we have on the channel.
Here. Give me 1 second. Distract chat, okay? Distract chat.
Okay, I'm very good at that. Absolutely. Hello there, chat. Hello to all of the wonderful individuals in Tricko's community, as well as if there's any lovely microchips that are currently here here today tuning into today's stream. If you could, please, if only if you have the time, only if you have the opportunity to do as such, please be sure to give a follow. Please be sure to send lots of love and appreciation to Tricko's way. Please be sure to give all of the support Tricko's way is. Again, I just really do appreciate Tricko just putting all of this together in the first place. It's just, it means so very much. And it's so wonderful to have you all here today. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking time out of your day to tune in to this lovely interview, fun chip chatting of times that we have going on.
Oh, you're so sweet. I love it.
I'm glad you think so. Yes. And again, it is just so lovely, so lovely to have you all here. I really do hope everyone is doing well. How is chat feeling? How are we feeling, everyone? I hope that everybody's been having a lovely time with all of these incredibly wonderful conversations that we have been having here today.
Hey, good chat. I got you. Look, see, look. I did you a thing. Look, see.
I respect it for the bit.
I'm doing it for the bit. It's for the bit, guys. It's for the bit. I promise.
I respect it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's very fun.
I love it.
Again, just I guess a little peek at things to come for mayhaps a potential redeem on the channel for myself.
Again, take notes. We're having ideas. Just throwing all the ideas. So much ideas.
Literally, and thank you so much for sharing such creative, fun ideas with me.
Of course. Thank you so much as well. I love your energy. I love your vibes. It's great, very good. All right, ready to wrap up. Oh, hello, John. Hello. It's Jocon. Hello, everyone. This is great. We got an amazing raid over here. Hello.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tricko. I am a variety VTuber, but I'm mostly well known for my VTuber interviews. And one of my amazing interviews that we're doing right now, it was with an amazing virus over here. How about you introduce yourself to those people who have not seen you before?
Absolutely, I would love to. My name is Kokiato Kilobyte. I am a friendly network digital virus. Could potentially be your friendly network digital virus if you so desire, if you are indeed comfortable with as such. And it is such a delight, such an awesome, literally it is so awesome to be here today during, literally on, behind the VTuber. And again, we appreciate Tricko very much. And thank you so much again for, I know I feel like I have said this 1,000,000,001 times now, but.
I love hearing it. I think it's great. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you so much again for not only having myself, but also, inviting my community on in as well. Literally just having us on over here in your corner of the net. It really is just so special. It really does mean the absolute most.
Well, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you, JCon VT. I really appreciate you introducing me to your community. I hope you guys enjoyed the stay. It's really awesome.
Great to have you here.
Good to have you. Cool. So, wrapping up the last few more questions for you. Are you guys ready to get this show on the road?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Next question to have for you is going to be one of my favorite questions of all time, and that is, what's your favorite video game franchise? Oh. Is it Sonic? It's probably Sonic.
Oh God! You got me in the sense that I do indeed. I am a big sucker for Sonic. This digital virus, the very small digital virus in me was hyper fixated on Sonic for a very long time. A very long time. But as this digital virus has indeed aged, has indeed become much larger. I would say, I have indeed, branched out into different games. But I will always, Sonic is just always very near and dear, incredibly near and dear to my heart. But actually, some of my favorite games are Baldur's Gate 3,
Ooh.
Red Dead Redemption 2, and Resident Evil 3 are actually my top 3 big picks when it comes to video games. Video games.
So many good burgers. It was so good. I actually was playing Baldur's Gate 3 way before actually. I got with you.
Really?
Yeah, I was just playing it.
Oh, we love to see a Baldur's Gate appreciator.
Of course. It's so good, so good. I've been meaning to like restart over because there've been so many updates and so many changes since I first started to play. I want to do it again, but I want to get a team together and do like a live stream where we get it to go on. It's gonna be so chaotic, so fun. I can't wait.
Man, and that's all I've ever seen, in the sense that it's always just such great fun when anyone like puts together like a big collab of different people on their team and all of that. It's always such a good time. Always again, chaotic fun, chaotic goodness, and it's always a good thing, always a fun thing.
Always good. Gale. Everyone likes Gale. Gale's the best. Gale's
pretty cool.
I'm a
You know.
I'm a Karlach person myself.
Yes,
Just
fine choice. That is a wonderful choice indeed. We love Karlach. We love Karlach in this corner of the net very much.
Oh yeah, one. Very good. Awesome.
Fine taste.
The best of the taste, Now, for you, if you could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in?
Oh, jeez, man. Okay, I'm really gonna say, I really do feel like I would, although I am a digital virus, I have that cyberpunk aesthetic, you would think that I would just hop myself immediately right on into cyberpunk world, like just having literally just, but I technically already kind of live in that kind of world, to be real and true with you, but, however, this digital virus does indeed have a very big soft spot for fantasy games, medieval games, Baldur's Gate being the reason it's one of my favorite games just of all time now. Always just had such a soft spot for just fantasy, medieval, because I love, it's just, I love the aesthetic. I love the aesthetic so much. Just magic, swords, just, like dragons, just big monsters. Like, again, I have been enjoying, have you ever played Elden Ring? Have you played Elden Ring before? It is so good. I literally have been having the time of my life playing through Elden Ring, because it's my first time playing. It is indeed my first time playing through the game with this playthrough that I'm currently having, and literally every two steps I'm taking, quite literally, I keep going, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm just in such oohs and ahs for days while playing through Elden Ring. It has been such an absolute blast. And again, it just tickles. It tickles this digital virus's fancy very, very much when playing, again, any kind of like medieval or fantasy kind of game. Yes. I'm also just a big fan of like Dungeons and Dragons just in general. I love D&D. It's just so good. So good.
So good. Play Dragon's Dogma 2 if you really like that. Definitely, if you like that Dungeons and Dragons feel and you like if you like Elden Ring, try Dragon's Dogma 2 because it's another really great game. I know like people complain that it's kind of short and story-wise, but I definitely recommend playing it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But definitely recommend playing it.
I think I'm pretty sure I've heard of the name, but yeah, I myself I'm uncultured. I am unfortunately uncultured, and I have yet to try it out for myself. But I would love to take a look at it then. We love to say it.
as a video game connoisseur as myself, I just had to flip my glasses up a little bit. Show my nerdiness, my little nerdiness a little bit. I don't have my fedora with me. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have my fedora with me.
That's okay. Your hat is wonderful that you have on today.
I appreciate. But if you ever need recommendations for video games, I got you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I recommend another Crab's Treasure. That's also a really popular one. A lot of people like that one.
Yes. Oh, and it looks so fun.
So adorable.
Again, it's such a testament to that game that it's very much obviously like a Dark Souls like game, but it's cartoony. It's like cartoony and playful and vibrant. It's super like cute, but also again very hardcore in the sense that you're up against like bosses that will essentially, kick your butt if you're not careful. You gotta be sure that you're leveled up properly enough to get through those hard fights and all that. But it's great. Very, very good. Very good. But But I also myself have not played that either just yet. So I would love to give that a try. Would love to try that eventually as well.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Bye, best Colin. But yeah, no, definitely. Well, hey, we got another spin for you. Got another spin. I'm pretty sure any fantasy game will be super down for you to live in. I would watch out if you want to actually live in the fantasy world. Some of them are Elden Ring. I don't know if I want to live in Elden Ring. I don't know if I wanna live in But fantasy worlds, I'm down for. I'm definitely down for.
Yes, Elden Ring in particular might be a little rough to
just a little bit,
live in.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like not many happy endings usually happen with that one.
No, God, when I've gone through those thus far, this is just so true to a T. Oh no, I'm so excited, but also so scared to continue the story.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. But we got another spin for you, so let's do another spin.
Okay.
Toka is actually going to be doing this one, and we'll see what it is. Unknown talent. So you mentioned that you do karaoke and you do drawing, but is that an unknown talent that not many people know about that you have?
Oh gosh. I wish you could say it was my good memory, but it's not.
No, we definitely know that's not it. If you want a superpower to increase your memory skills, I'm pretty sure it's not a talent.
No, it's not. It's not the slightest. But I wish it was. I wish I could say that, but that's not what it is. That would be very cool.
That would be really cool, definitely.
Oh gosh. An unknown talent that I could absolutely kind of like just put out there from my underneath my pixelated belt. I don't know. Oh gosh. I do be thinking. Yes, I do. As you said, I do draw. I do sing. I don't know if this is like. I don't know if it's necessarily I don't know if it's necessarily a talent, but I do eventually. I guess. I don't know if it's unknown, but I am quite the well, I say connoisseur, but I do indeed enjoy also collecting figures myself.
Ooh, you got figures?
Yeah, I do. And a big one, a big, I guess, like specific type of figure that I really like to collect are Nendroids, if you've ever heard of them.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. They're really great.
Yeah, they're so cute. And for context, they are very much like chibi kind of like small little figures and all that. Yes, they're very cute, very petite in nature. They're just very, very adorable. They have lots of customization that you can indeed do with them. Yes, exactly. They're just super small and super cute.
It's big customization.
Yeah, you can like literally just move. You can change out the legs. You can change out like the face plates and all that. But eventually, I don't know if this is like an unknown talent or just I don't know. But it's a talent that I very much would like to start getting into. And I think it would be really fun to make like custom figures.
I've seen those.
Yeah, they're very, very cool. Because I've dabbled with it a little bit in the past, but I guess maybe something else. But again, I don't really know if it's an unknown talent. But just another thing might be. I do indeed like to write. I am a big fan of writing. I really do hope at some point in the not so far away future to start incorporating like script content. Doing like skits and all of that, having like video content that is very lore related to my lore and all of that. I'm a big fan of storytelling. I really do love to tell stories and just So I do enjoy writing. Writing is also a very massive passion of mine as well.
I like that too. I think that's really cool. I would love to see you do some. We need to see you as an android. We need to make you an android one day. One day.
I would literally myself.
That'd be cool.
I would love to see it.
I would love to see it. That'd be so cool. One day, guys, it's gonna happen. When she becomes a gigabyte. We'll see.
You are so kind. Oh my goodness. That I just wouldn't be able to process it. I quite literally would not be able to process that.
It'd be cool to see. And I would love to see you do some more writing. That'd be kind of cool. I would love to see that. Also, for someone who likes statues and who also likes Elden Ring, do you want to see something cool I just got recently?
Yes, I would love to see. Absolutely. We would all be honored to see as such.
It's kind of heavy. But I got this lovely boy.
Whoa.
See this one?
Oh my goodness, he's from the DLC, right?
Yep, he's the DLC. He's from the collector's edition of Elden Ring.
Oh my
the DLC
goodness,
thing.
that is so amazing. I love how dynamic like the clothing is, like just the
Right?
posing overall. Like that is so cool.
Like,
Oh
it's
my
so
goodness.
detailed too. Like you see the fabric in this coat and
Yeah,
the scales on the little like double dragon thing he has. It's really cool.
And that's a big reason why I just love figures. I love like again, one scale figures, like just figures in general, because it's literally it's art. It's like an art piece that you
Art.
know, a little statue piece that you know you can just admire and enjoy and just have displayed in your you know in your domain and all of that. And it's just it's so pleasing, so pleasing, so lovely.
So
We love to
love it.
see our collector appreciators of all things.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. And that's why I love it. I just came back from Anime Expo recently.
Oh, let's go.
And that was a lot of fun, and we got a whole bunch of stuff from there. And maybe I spent a little
Aw.
too much money.
You know, especially when going to like a convention or just going to any kind of fun, like just you know, just place like that. I feel like that can happen sometimes. So, but as long as you're okay in the sense that you know financially, you're like, you know, it might have taken a little bit of a dent to my wallet, but we're fine. Then you know. You enjoy yourself. Absolutely unleash in the best kind of way.
The best kind of way. I definitely did that. It was really good. I really liked that a lot.
Yeah. Aw, that's amazing. I'm so glad you had lots of fun.
I did. Hopefully, I can see some more of your like amazing customization on your statues. Hopefully soon. I'd love to see that.
That's actually, man, I'll have to see if I actually do this in the future. I would really, really love to. But in mentioning conventions, I'm also a big fan of cosplay. I do love some cosplay. Yes,
Snap! Cosplays yourself. I want to see it.
Well, what I actually would love to do, you know, like those big mascot cosplays.
Oh,
like when you see,
yeah.
I was thinking of actually doing like a big like mascot cosplay suit, but of my microform.
That'd be cool.
Like it'd be, I think it would be really fun to
You
like
get
meet
so
others.
much hugs. You get so much
Oh my
hugs.
goodness,
So much
I hope
hugs.
so. I would give
You want
everyone
all the
all
hugs. So much hugs. Okay, guys,
would
you need to
love-
remember this. Clip this for later, guys. Clip this for later. When she becomes cool and amazing enough for everyone to see how cool and amazing she is, and she cosplays at a convention, we need to have a whole group picture of everyone just giving her hugs, okay? I want everyone gives her hugs. I want a group picture of this. I want you to send it to me. If I'm not there taking the picture, I will probably be there taking a picture of all. I'll be there
Oh my
taking a picture of you guys when you guys all just go and do a group hug. All your fans, all your fans. I want to see it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that man. Again, that's like the same thing with just like even processing the idea of an Android. Literally, just making like any kind of merch or anything like that in the future. It's just such a like foreign concept in the best kind
You say
of
that
way.
now,
But it would
though. You say that
oh
now,
my
though.
goodness.
Say that now. Just give it time and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh.
Keep being amazing. And I'll be one of your very first pre-orders of the Android watch. You'll see. You'll see.
Goodness, you are so kind. Oh my goodness gracious. I really, really do appreciate that.
Well, of course, Chad, guys, step up. You guys, who's gonna be your first pre-order? Who's gonna be the first pre-order? You guys gonna be pre-ordering the Androids? We should get it. We gotta see some chat. Get the Kohi merch. We need to see the Kobe merch. I want to see everyone be pre-ordering her. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Me. See, buddy got it. See, first one, right? First one. I love it.
We love to see it. Yay!
Love to see it. All right. So next question for you, and this is a fun one. This is a nice little fun one. So don't take it too seriously. Some people took it way too seriously, and you don't need to do that. Okay. If you could collab with anyone out there, no matter how big or small, who would you like to collab with?
Oh goodness gracious. Oh, Sonic.
Hey, I interviewed Sonic VTuber before. If you want, I can give you connections.
Oh goodness, man, that would be a surreal experience. That or like I don't know how it would happen. I don't know how in any which way capacity, but I literally would cease to function. This digital virus would actually just, if somehow in some way I could have a collaboration with Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku? Whoa, that'd be crazy.
I love Hatsune Miku. I've been a big fan of hers since I was a very small digital virus. But I know that's like so like unreal in the sense that it's just, man, she's big.
She's
we
big. She's
love,
very
we
big.
love
She's
Miku.
very
She's
big.
very,
Miku,
very
Miku is very big. Miku is very big. 100%. Reach the horizon. Yes. Just keep shooting. Shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars.
Yeah, and I guess technically you would say like maybe she's not like a quote unquote VTuber, but gonna
Oh,
be
but
real,
still.
she gives me the VTuber vibes in the sense that
She's
like
probably
when you
one of
go-
the very first ever VTubers out there. Tell you the truth.
honestly, like literally, like what she does, it's quite literally up the alley and along the lines of what, you know, a lot of VTubers do as well, because she makes all of the fun content, does incredible songs, has concerts, like, and honestly, that was probably one of the first things that ever like introduced me into the world of like what VTubing is, what VTubing would become, because yeah, like that's just one of the first things I was ever introduced to in regards of like having like a 3D model like dancing on stage, because obviously there's like HoloLive. HoloLive is amazing. We love HoloLive very, very much. Like it's just so awesome, and especially like the hype, because I do indeed have the I did indeed have the wonderful opportunity and pleasure to attend a Miku concert at one time in the past. And man, it is like nothing else. Like the energy, the vibe, like just the hype, the just maximum the enthusiasm that's just like going on in the audience. It feels like it's an incredible feeling. Like literally, it was so much fun. And I feel like that same kind of energy absolutely applies again to like any kind of like VTubing concert or what have you. Because it's we love the members of the community. We love the individuals who support VTubers. Like genuinely, your support, your time, your energy, the individuals that you support on the daily, Tricko included in that, like just thank you so much for being your awesome selves and literally just showing such incredible, literally just showing all of that incredible support, whether it be to your fellow peers, whether it again, it's members within the community or what have you. Like we're what makes up the VTubing community. It is literally what all we do on the daily. It's possible because of us, and just all of that good energy, truly and sincerely, is so very appreciated, and it just makes me happy, and again, just makes me all the more enthusiastic and excited in the fact that I'm even a part of this wonderful space in the first place. Oh goodness, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Right. Oh, okay, listen. I know. Listen. Sometimes I make myself dizzy too. I understand.
I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it the energy. Definitely get some water after this one. 100. Woohoo.
I don't blame you. I usually have a big bottle of water always on hand with me, a big jug. Yes, there you go. Let's go. A little sipper, a little high quality H2O is always a delight.
Good. We always have to hydrate, guys. Always hydrate. Cool. I love it.
Very important.
Well, I'd love to see you one day reach the skies of being streaming with the Hatsu Mikus. That'd be great to see. But first,
thank you.
Of course. But we do have the ice baby, ice baby over here.
Ice
Run! We got another spin. Alright, so. Alright. Do you have an embarrassing story that you haven't yet to tell anyone yet?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, darn diddly. Oh Lord. I mean, you know,
Chad's like, they're literally doing the lead-in model meme of just like.
Oh no! I mean, I feel like one embarrassing story. Like it's not. I wouldn't say it's too long, but I feel like it's relatable.
Okay.
I don't know if maybe you could relate with it as well, Tricko, in the sense that maybe it might have occurred for you as well. I don't know. But one of the most I guess embarrassing recent things. I say kind of recent. It's kind of recently happened, but. Have you ever gone to record something, but you accidentally press go live on your stream?
Oh no!
When that happened, but my entire soul left my being.
Yep.
I just
Yep.
I absolutely just I I ceased to exist for a solid while there because I was like, oh
Ooh,
my god,
ooh.
I just did that.
No, I did that too. I 100% did that too because I'm pretty sure you use the same program that you record, that you stream, and the buttons are
Yeah.
right next to each other. So sometimes
Yeah.
you'd be like, hey, I'm gonna just record some of my gaming news updates really quickly, and I'll hit that. And I'm like, hey guys, what'd you think of this one? Wait, this is live. I got a notification saying live. Oh no, and I cancel it, and then I'll see my Discord and says, hey, I thought you were streaming. I was like, I'm not supposed to, not yet.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to. I tried to don't, and then I did.
And then I don't, and I did. Oh my god.
Oh no. It's just, feel like that's a relatable thing because that did indeed happen not too terribly long ago. And I was just, I don't think I can describe the feeling that I felt when I did that. Obviously, it happens. Again, on the daily making mistakes, but it's just, it do be happening. It do be happening sometimes. And all you can do is just kind of like laugh. All you can do is just laugh when you look back at it and be like, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Just all the more, just truly stamps in the silliness of this digital virus. It's fine.
True. I totally feel that though. I totally feel that. That's a good one. All right, so next question for you. And we already talked a little bit about some of your goals you have, but what is something you'd like to accomplish in your career of streaming?
Oh goodness, man, so not too terribly long ago, I did indeed have a birthday subathon going on for myself. Yeah, and on my subathon goals, like just the goals that we, perhaps again it was kind of just in the air if maybe we would even hit said goals. But I am incredibly fortunate and so thankful that my community absolutely just hit it out of the park in the sense that they did hit all of those goals, and the long-ended goals are things that I have been very, very excited and literally just have wanted to do for a long time now, but still slowly but surely figuring myself out because I feel like even just lately I've been trying different things with like my usual streaming schedule, my usual like streaming slot and all of that. I've been playing around with things and all of that, seeing what works and what doesn't work. But one thing I would really like to do that I have on there, for one, is to release Kohi merch. I really do think it would be that would be a dream for me to release some kind of merch, especially a plushie or again an Nendroid. I know we were talking about Nendroids earlier, but that is just such a like a goal that's so like whoa. I would like it's literally out there. But I could see a plushie. Maybe not so very far away in the future. Having like either a plushie of myself or my microform. I could see that very, very much. And I also would really like to release an original song from myself, an original song with an MV along with it, maybe very much tying in with my lore and all of that. Because I'm big on storytelling. That is very much something that I enjoy. And again, I have a lots of fun ideas within my story, within my lore and all that. But yes, I would love to release an original song one day that literally would be just the most surreal and coolest feeling ever to release something like that, because again it's just so awesome, so cool. But maybe one day it will indeed
one day
happen.
soon. We'll see.
We shall see indeed. I think also it'd be really cool to have a 3D model at some point. I think it would be really fun to have a 3D model because I always thought it would be a lot of fun. And again, there are many VTubers, many just content creators in general who already do this, but I think it would be a lot of fun, like with a 3D model, to bring like the viewers in my streams, the microchips web users and digital creatures of all shapes and sizes, to bring them on with me to like going on different adventures. Absolutely, just kind of like, because there's so much you could do with like 3D, I feel like, in the sense that you can just create an entire space. Not that you can't do that with 2D, obviously, as well, or even just like obviously in the IRL if you have a webcam. Like literally, just all depends on your vibe, all depends on what you were comfortable with at the end of the day. But literally, like 3D is just something that, man, you can just do so much with it. And obviously with that, you can see, not that there isn't a lot of expression obviously going on with like a 2D model, but literally with 3D, you'll be able to see my hands move, you'll be able to see my fingies move, my legs. I could do a little dance for you. I could literally bring you to any and all places. The sky's the limit when it comes to the third dimension.
Third dimension. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bring this virus to the third dimension. That'd be crazy.
The third dimension, yes.
Yes. I love to see it. I love to
Yeah.
see it. That'd be cool. And also VR chat. You can interact with other people in VR chat.
Exactly. No, I think that would be so cool. Again, these are just big things that I've always had on my mind, even since the first day that I even was thinking about even attempting to dive into the VTubing community. It would literally just be such a surreal experience for any of said things to happen. But I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna work hard, and we're gonna see how things go. See how things go in the future.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I love to see it. I can't wait to see what you do next. It's gonna be awesome.
Thank you.
Just keep it up. Keep up the amazingness. Keep up the amazingness.
And you
That's it.
keep up the amazingness as well with your wonderful self.
I'll try my best. I always try my best.
And that's all anyone can ask for at the end of the day, including yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. Cool. Well, the next question for you is the last question. Are you ready for the last question of the stream?
Is it a big one?
It's a pretty big one. It's so big
Oh.
that I actually asked this question to Iron Mouse herself.
Really?
Yep, on Anime Expo, I walked up in front of her and Connor. I was like, I need to ask you this question because I've asked this question to all these VTubers, but it would be so crazy awesome to ask this one question to one of the biggest VTubers of all. And she answered it.
Yeah.
She's answered it, and it's like one of my biggest things ever. I love it. So are you ready to be asked the same question?
Yes, I am excited. I am honored.
Honored. I love it. The question is for everyone is, what advice do you have for those who might want to get into streaming / VTubing?
Honestly, please, I could be just totally out of my mind. Could be totally out of my mind when saying this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Iron Mouse, because I do believe I have said her or have heard her say this before. I really do feel like one of the biggest, toughest parts about getting into VTubing or streaming is just starting. I feel like actually starting is one of the most intimidating things, one of the most just anxiety-ridden things for others to actually just do. Because I feel like sometimes we put all this pressure on ourselves. We're like, oh, but we want this. I want this to be so perfect. I want it to be this way. I want it to be exactly how it's pictured in my brain bank. That's what I call my brain.
Brain bank.
Yes, in my brain bank. I want it to just be exactly how I picture it. But everyone starts somewhere, And the fun part about content creation, the fun part about streaming, VTubing in general, is there's always room to grow. And literally, I feel like that's just with anything, any kind of thing that you are working towards, any kind of goals that you have in mind, any kind of any passions that you have, any kind of hobbies that you do indeed get into on the daily, there is always 110% room to grow. And there's no pressure. There is literally by no means any pressure or just feeling as if you're obligated to, oh, I gotta go out of my way to get the most top-notch model. I need to get all of these incredibly insane kind of assets and graphics and all of that for my stream or what have you. It's no, you don't have to do that. And honestly, it's genuinely entirely 110% recommended to figure out, I feel like first and foremost, to see if you even like streaming, to see if it's something that you even really, because sure, your interest could indeed be piqued by it, but at the end of the day, when you start doing it, and if you've already gone out of your way and invested so much time, money for that matter, into investing into a model, only to find out maybe a couple months later that you don't really like it, it's not really something that's for you, you're going to be putting yourself in a really unfortunate situation, if that makes sense, yeah? And it is totally valid. It is so incredibly valid to start out, say, you could literally just either have webcam, you could have a voiceover, you don't need a visual image on the screen. You can just talk on the stream or what have you. You start in the way that you feel most comfortable, but PNG tubing, webcam, literally any of that, that is so valid. That is so valid to start off with. That's technically how I started off with, even though when I was slowly but surely at my beginnings of like before my pre-debut before I did officially debut myself, I technically was a PNG. I was a PNG tuber. I did indeed start streaming just with, a flat image, a static image, if you will, and all that. I didn't have my model to begin with. I did indeed stream for quite some time just to really feel out just if it was for me, if I could actually see myself doing this on the daily, like because I know, literally, streaming can be exhausting sometimes. It really can, because I feel like a lot of content creators or a lot of other VTubers can, I like to think that they feel similarly on this. When you're streaming, that's the fun time. That's the fun time indeed, to hang out with your community, to hang out with chat, to absolutely just have all of the silly shenanigans and fun times going on and all that. But when you're off stream, when that stream closes down for the day, when you go offline, there is so much other work, so many other things that go on behind the scenes, in the sense that you could be editing, you could be recording videos, you could be, like just updating like your all of the different platforms that you have to like update and all that, like staying on top of all of the different platforms that you have, making sure that you're posting things daily or what have you, keeping yourself organized, organizing collabs with like different individuals, whether they're peers, other VTubers or what have you. There's a lot. There is indeed a lot that does indeed like just go on. Again, whether it's VTubing or just content creation in general, it is a lot. It is a lot indeed, and it can be overwhelming. It can be extremely overwhelming if, just in the sense that, it can just be tough sometimes. Honestly, I feel like that could also just go into like with any job, literally any job in general. Burnout is a very real thing that could just happen with any job, any kind of hobby that one does indeed have or what have you. It's just, it can be tough. It can be tough. And it's just, that's why it's just very, 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 very important to have those internal conversations with yourself, to really feel out and figure out what is best for me, what really works for me at the end of the day. Because, what might work for someone else, what might work for myself, might not work for you. That might not work for you in the same way. Everyone is different. Everyone, learns at a different pace. Everyone, again, I'm more of a visual learner myself, so I know, again, like just everyone is different. Everyone is different at the end of the day. We all have different means of like processing things, all have different means of just like, again, what we're all comfortable at the end of the day, how we would like to, again, either showcase ourselves, like showcase our personality, our talents, any creative endeavors that we want to get into and all of that. It just, again, it's just really, really important, super duper important to really have those conversations with yourself. And again, first and foremost, really, 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 really highly recommend, again, gentle recommend that you do indeed, please be sure to just, give it a try. Give it a try for a while. Again, you could use just a little PNG. You could use like a free model, because again, there are so many resources in the VTubing community that literally anyone, because there's a lot of tutorials on like YouTube. I have seen so many tutorials of lovely creators that have given like lists of different places where they use like free assets or free models or what have you, which again, obviously, if using any and all assets, you do always want to be sure that you are indeed looking at the terms of usage and making sure that you are indeed using everything properly, making sure that you are being respectful to the artists that you are indeed using said assets from. But again, it's not a bad thing to start small. You don't have to feel like you have to come on out here and be like, yes, I am all of that in a bag of heckin' chicken chips. Just absolutely thrusting yourself into just absolutely out there. When literally, it might be a situation where you're putting all of that energy, money, or time into it. And again, it might be a situation where you might just not know yet if you even really enjoy streaming. And again, that's just gonna feel the worst. That literally is just gonna put you in the worst kind of situation if you do indeed find out you're like, oh, well, this actually isn't really for me. That kind of stinks. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, right? And then you see people sell their models, and that's always sad. That's always sad when you see people sell models.
It is sad. And obviously, 110%, always wishing all of the best to anyone that you know. Just really, with wherever life takes you, we always do indeed be wishing each and every one of you the best. No matter, again, if VTubing is for you, if content creation is for you, if streaming is for you, or just, again, just any kind of, regular everyday job that you want to get into. Like, I just really do hope that you find that thing that really speaks to you, that genuinely just like warms your heart like nothing else. Because I am incredibly lucky and very fortunate to be in the position that I am, that I'm able to do this on the daily. Because it's not every day that you get to have an opportunity or have like a job, quote unquote, that you just love with all of your heart. And any hard days, any tough days, it makes it all the more worth it experiencing said days, because in the sense that it's just like that's what some days, like, no matter, even if you are in a job that you love with all of your heart, you will still have those tough days, you will still have those hard days indeed. But again, the fact that you like it, it helps a lot. It helps a lot for sure.
Which I like a lot. I like a lot. That's actually really good advice. You went through a lot of different things, but I think all of it was really, really well made for. And I think everyone needs to actually consider it. You're right, 100%. The biggest, craziest, awesome things. Speaking of crazy, awesome things, hi Zeal, it's good to see you. The crazy, awesome, amazing things is the fact that you just need to start. You just need to go out there, just do that. And if it means you need to take some little bitty steps to get there, just tiny bit steps to get there as time goes on. Maybe just make a name. Then start making those socials have names. And then start coming up with an idea for your concept. If you need to be a little bit influenced by other creators, then have a little inspirational, kind of stuff like that. But just go out there and try it out, see how you like it. Go into PNG tubing, maybe just have a little stick figure that you just have fun with. Just try it out.
Anything. And that's the fun part again. Like, it doesn't have to, you don't even have to have like an anime-esque model like say I do. You could literally just have a very like fun character design, but it looks like a cartoon character. Like, it could be a very westernized kind of like cartoon. You could be like a 3D, you could be a cheeseburger, like literally the sky's the limit with VTubing.
Dude, be a cheeseburger. You know how many cat VTubers will love you? Oh my god, that'd be perfect. It's perfect right there. Definitely perfect right there. Perfect. I love it. But yeah, no, 100%. Definitely go out there. Just do it, have fun, enjoy yourself. And if you know what, it's not your jam, then it's not your jam. Don't worry about it. And then as you go on and you find yourself enjoying it, then you can start maybe investing on some banners, some panels, maybe some intros, outros, some videos, and then go into your model and maybe customize and get some better models, maybe some things you really want, and then maybe go into 3D models and try out that kind of stuff like that. Just go in steps, go at your own financial level, and just enjoy yourself, have fun with it. Don't do it because of numbers. Don't be like, oh hey, I only won't get up there until I get to this level of fame. No, don't do that. Do it in a way that you want to try something new, you want to have some fun, you have some ideas, and it's very creative, and you can afford it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, if you're getting into VTubing, if you're getting into content creation in general for the fact that you just, want to be famous or want to have high numbers, it's just it will unfortunately bite you in the butt. Like, it's a rough road trying to go down in such a way that if that's your goal, it's just
yeah, you don't want that kind of bite. The bite in the butt is not that big. It's not that small of a bite. It's not like a mosquito bite. It's like a shark bite. You do not want to deal with that bite.
It's a bad bite. It's a bad bite indeed. So you do indeed want to be sure that you know that you're having fun with it. That you are indeed actually, you yourself get joy out of doing what it is that you are doing daily. Yes. So it's very important to be sure that you're having fun with it.
Agreed, 100%. So yeah, very great advice from a very great person. Definitely appreciate it. Amazing. But hey, that's all the questions I have for you. So thank you so much for answering every single one of my questions. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That was a great time. It's amazing. Very fun, very energetic, very positive, You're probably the most positive VTuber I've ever met. It's very nice.
Well, my goodness, that's with the amount of lovely, awesome VTubers I'm sure you have met, like, that is a massive compliment, and I really do appreciate it. And again, I'm just so thankful for you having me on Behind the VTuber here today. Genuinely, this has been such an absolute blast. We have had such pleasant
So great,
conversations
so
going on here today.
We
Yeah,
did. We
it's
did.
been
It was
a lot
awesome.
of fun.
Amazing, amazing. So as we wrap it up for you guys, feel free to hit any more spins. I know Zeal has a spin on there, so we'll definitely hit that spin. If you guys have any more questions, this is the best time to ask them. So let's go for it. But first, let's get into the last of the questions, shall we? But yeah,
Yes,
very
we
fun.
shall,
I've been having a great time. I'm very kind. Definitely going to be getting some food after this, because I'm definitely
Oh, I do not blame you in the slightest. You gotta get the nom noms. You gotta get that good self-care. With all of these excellent streaming times, you gotta get that self-care and give back to yourself.
100%. And this is actually one of my favorite questions to ask as well. If you could have been a different kind of VTuber instead of Vive's VTuber, what kind of VTuber would you have been?
You know?
Ooh.
Oh man, it was that's because I do hear here and there from individuals that are like, a digital virus. I mean, obviously there are indeed quite the few plethora of other VTubers out there.
There's one
that
very
also have
famous
the,
one too.
Yeah, that have the digital virus aesthetic and all that. But it's like, that's a little unique on the side of things. But if I could indeed choose another type of VTuber to be, I feel like I would either be an ocean type of VTuber.
Ooh.
I feel like I would either be like a dragon VTuber.
Ooh.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan
You're
of the
fancy,
ocean.
fancy.
Yeah, exactly. I love aquatic life. I love dragons. I mean, man, what? I feel like I would even love to be like a space VTuber, like in the cosmos.
Okay.
Yes,
That'd be kind of cool.
Yes. Again, I have a big love for again all things fantasy. Yes. And there's
I like
lots of ideas that you could absolutely cook up with any of those things. So
You can have a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like it. Cool. Ice got another spin, so we'll do another spin for you guys. But that'd be cool to see as like a water dragon in space.
Oh my! New concept. Go. Who's writing this down? Go for it.
New
Go for
water
it.
dragon
Again,
space.
Absolute incredible ideas, wonderful ideas being manifested in today.
Yep. So this is a new question I got. I don't know how well it's going to be done, but some people did mention it. Do you consider yourself as indie?
I mean, I feel like that, yeah, because I very much am not like I'm not like what's the word for it? I'm not like I don't have like any company behind me or anything like that, if that makes sense. I very much so am, and I do indeed just I'm a one digital virus, one lady digital virus here. I do indeed. Exactly. We're doing our best in this corner of the net. I currently do not have anyone behind the scenes that helps me with anything. It is very much so a one lady show right now, but
Nice.
who knows in the future, maybe again it literally would be out of the I would appreciate. I mean, obviously I have my mods. I do indeed have the lovely moderators that I have in my yes, best mods.
Best
I love my
Always
mods
support,
very, very
always
much.
support the mods.
Exactly. Literally doing the darndest, doing their very best to keep each and every one of the communities that they watch over safe, keeping communities safe and just looking out for everyone. Like, again, I really do appreciate the mods, like my mods that literally out of the kindness of their hearts help me out on the daily with just keeping things safe, keeping everything safe within the channel, within my Twitch channel, as well as on my Discord. But yes, again, overall, with any of the things that I do behind the scenes, besides from my lovely moderators that I do indeed have helping me out, it is again very much a one-lady show. So I very much would consider myself an indie VTuber. Yes.
Nice. I like it. Well, this question actually leads to another question that some people really don't like. Is that if you were approached by a major company or industry, would you be more likely to join them?
I mean,
like what if like
know?
Shoujo or Hololive reached out to you?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I that would be something that I definitely would consider. I definitely would, think it over in the sense that like I wouldn't be opposed, if that makes sense.
That'd
I would not be
cool.
opposed.
Really
yeah,
cool.
I think that would be very, very cool. My goodness, just literally even just thinking of the opportunity in itself, like that would be literally just such a mind-blowing opportunity. Again, I would not be opposed in the slightest. I would be very, very appreciative, super, super thankful to. I'm just incredibly thankful for any opportunities that I do indeed have on the daily, and just I think again that would just be incredibly surreal. That would just be incredibly cool. I would not even know how to process something like that happening.
It would be really cool to see. I would love to see that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. That'd be so cool. So cool, so cool. All right, any more last spins? Any more last questions? Now, one of the things I always like to do is that we always like to raid. Obviously, we like to raid, and I always give the first raid opportunity to my guest here. So, anyone else you'd like us to raid?
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see who we can rate.
And while she checks that out, and when she looks around for all that kind of stuff, I want to again say thank you guys all. Thank you, chatters. Thank you guys all for coming onto the stream. Thank you, Kilobyte. I always appreciate you coming to my stream. I really appreciate it immensely. It's amazing to see both of you guys. Great to be introduced to this amazing people out here. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys come back again when we see more VTubers. It'd be so great to see you guys. And I'll be definitely dipping into your streams more often because I just would love to see you grow. I love to see you grow.
Oh, thank you so much. Like, genuinely, this truly has been such a delightful, literally such an absolutely just enjoyable conversations being had here tonight. And I just really do appreciate you taking time, literally time out of your schedule, time out of your day to, just reserve some hours to just chat for a while and to hang out and just have these lovely conversations together. I really do appreciate you having me on Behind the VTuber once more. Because again, I always love meeting new people. Literally, that's what it all is about for me at the end of the day. It's just because it's just so much fun. Again, that's what it's all about. Making connections, making wonderful connections with others.
Of course. I had a great time. I love it. It was an amazing time. So where can people find you, by the way? Where can people find you?
Oh, so you are more than welcome if, only if you have the time out of your day to do as such. If you are interested in seeking out this digital virus further, you can find me on Twitch on KohiatoKilobyte. That is indeed the username that I have. I know it's a bit of a mouthful. That's another big thing. I have a bit of a mouthful to my name. It's so you can call me Kohi. You can indeed call me Kohi for short. Yes. Call her Kohi, as again, Kohiato is a lot. But yes, you can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter, aka the X app. It is also KohiatoKilobyte on there. I am also on YouTube. My YouTube channel is very small right now. I still very much so need to branch out with more content, especially so on my YouTube. But I do also have a YouTube, my main channel, as well as my VOD channel, as I do indeed have a channel that I do archive my VODs on from Twitch and all that. Yes.
Yeah, I like it. Well, I think I can't wait to see more of your stuff. It'll be great to see more and do more. I can't wait to see all the great things you come up with, and I can't wait to we can finally see you grow up to have a collab with Hasumiku. I would love to see you guys sing together. That'd be great. That'd be great to see.
I would just cease to function. I would
One
simply
day.
cease to function.
One day.
We will see.
We'll love to see it. We'll love to see it.
We love to see it.
I love it.
Also, thank you so much for allowing me to, I guess, pick who it is that, not even I guess, but picking who it is that we could share the love with who today. I appreciate that.
I always wanted to just keep on sharing the love. I want to keep on sharing the love, and I love being introduced to a new person. Maybe be a potential person to come on my show. I've been like these raids have been so nice because one, I meet someone new, and two, we're just introducing more people to more people. That's the cool thing about my show that I love so much is that this is more of like you guys be introduced to a new amazing VTuber you might not have known before unless you come on my show where you guys can be introduced to a very brand new VTuber. So this is just me trying to spread more of the lovely VTuber world for you guys.
Well, and that's literally like I know we touched on that a little bit earlier, and even you just saying that just now. But that's why, man, we appreciate you so much for putting together like an opportunity like this to connect more communities, more individuals, again, who maybe have never heard of VTubers before. Maybe they're very new to Twitch. It's just something new to them in general. And it's literally, it's your efforts that allows others to mayhaps find their new interest, find something that they're like, wow, I maybe want to tune into this individual. I maybe want to check out this content creator. Maybe pop in and become a part of this community. Like, you literally make so many new connections between others. You literally just put so much joy and happiness out there into the air. And just, again, we appreciate you. We appreciate all of the energy and connections that you indeed just spread on the daily.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. You do also do all of that too. You bring up so much positive energy. And I feel like if I ever had a really hard, long week, I knew that if I just needed to check out one of your streams, my energy will just pop right back up.
Oh, my
Love it, love it.
goodness. I appreciate that.
Of course. I love it. Let's get one more spin in from Zeal, and then we're going to
Awesome.
do a raid to Angel Steps. Ooh,
Yeah,
I like this.
Angel Steps is lovely. She's always been such a delight, and literally is just, she's just so wonderful, so awesome.
And she's playing Subnautica too.
Yeah.
I think she's actually BRB, so we will see if she comes back. But what kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Oh my goodness, man! I'm that basic digital virus where, man, I have some favorite, I have some genres that I do indeed enjoy. I like rock. I like alternative rock. But I also love like J-pop. I love K-pop. I'm a big fan of those as well. I love orchestra, like just, like piano. I'm a big fan of like piano and violin, but also a certain band in particular that literally has had me and just, it's literally has gripped me completely and has not let me go. Have you ever heard of the band Sleep Token?
I don't think so, but it
They are
sounds
so
kind of
good.
familiar.
They're so good. I would highly recommend you checking out Sleep Token. Yes, they literally have had me in like a grip in their little mitts, their little hands, and I've been staying there for a while lately. I feel like I've just been in Sleep Token heck. In a good way, in a very, very good way. They are wonderful. Very, very good. Very, very solid band. Only maybe a little bit biased because obviously I already like them a lot. But I would highly recommend giving them a shot, giving them a try,
Cool.
giving them a listen.
Give it a listen. Well, I'll definitely have to check them out. I'll listen to this after the stream. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, everyone, say again, thank you so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. Go give out a amazing follow to our lovely vibes over here. Definitely deserves all of it. And if you like these kind of VTuber interviews where you get to be introduced to a very brand new awesome VTuber, you can also hit me a follow. We actually do this each and every weekend. So if you guys want to see another one, we'll be seeing another one tomorrow too. So you can see
Exciting! Let's go!
be so much cool. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ice. I always appreciate you. Thank you for the sub as well. That actually means a lot to me. Thank you so much. It's great to see all you guys. I hope to guys see you again soon, either in my chat or in her chat. Definitely 100%. Let's give a amazing, lovely welcome and awesome raid to our lovely Angel Steps. She's still BRB right now, but we'll still go give her some love. Let's go give her some love, okay?
Yeah, we'll give her the love. Well, I do appreciate you doing that because I know sometimes it can be a little like, oh, if someone is BRB. So I totally understand, like, maybe the hesitation there or what have you. But yeah, she is lovely. She is wonderful.
No, she looks amazing. She looks awesome, and we'll definitely get to know her. And I'm pretty sure it's nice, chill vibes over there. So we'll see you guys. Then until then, though, thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. Don't leave Discord yet, okay? I always have to throw that one last part of that. But thank you again. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.